Press play. Tailgates burn, the crowd's awake. Dr. Delay stream, no fake or break. Pads are popping, bands collide. College ball, we ride or die. Marching horns in the crowd explodes. We're rolling through these college roads. Saturday stadium sound. Dr. Delay is live, the fans get loud. From Tuscaloosa to LA, it's college chaos, the Delay way. Mascots dance, the lights go wild. OT drama every mile. Chat's alive, we're losing our minds. Every upset, one of a kind. Marching horns in the crowd explodes. We're rolling through these college roads. Saturday stadium sound. Dr. Delay is live, the fans get loud. From the swamp to Notre Dame, we're all here for the love of the game. Rivalries heat up the air. Delay's voice is everywhere. Saturday stadium sound. Dr. Delay is live, the fans get loud. From the Red River shootout to the backyard brawl, Dr. Delay is always a draw. Saturday stadium sound. Dr. Delay is live, the fans get loud. From Tuscaloosa to LA, it's college chaos, the Delay way. The Delay way. The Delay way.
All right, we are live and ready to go for another edition of Dr. Delay Calling Games. I, of course, am Dr. Delay, and tonight we have UMass and Ohio. And yeah, no, the spread is accurate. It is 34.5. So we're just kind of hoping that it's not like that. We're hoping that UMass actually, well, it would be great. Best for the channel and best for all of us would be UMass like fighting to have a chance to win at the end. That would be pretty cool. But it's very, very much unlikely. Do you have a new setup? We'll see how it works. Hopefully it is accurate. Hopefully it works out. We have that more of me, and then we'll have it zoomed in on the football field. So that is the goal. Have yet to test it, so we'll see how it goes. All right, as far as a review on UMass, and what I can do, as well, I'll just put that over here. So you can't really see their schedule, but what I can do is move it a little bit. Actually, what I can do is just go back to this for that. We can see that they lost to Temple 42-10, lost to Bryant 27-26, lost to Iowa 47-7, lost to Missouri 42-6. Lost to Western Michigan 21-3, lost to Kent State 42-6, lost to Buffalo 28-21, lost to Central Michigan 38-13, lost to Akron 44-10, and then they lost to Northern Illinois 45-3. Legitimately may be one of the worst teams that we've ever seen in the FBS. I mean, that is just very tragic. And then for the home team, Ohio, not a bad team. Again, they barely lost to Rutgers week 1, 34-31. Beat West Virginia 17-10. Lost to Ohio State 37-9. They beat Gardner-Webb 52-35. Beat Bowling Green 35-20. Lost to Ball State 20-14. Then they beat Northern Illinois 48-21. Beat Eastern Michigan 28-21. Beat Miami of Ohio 24-20, then lost to Western Michigan 17-13. So, again, not really that competitive when it comes to UMass. Ohio, they've been in games pretty much every single game for the most part. So we'll see how it goes as we're just kind of waiting for kickoff. We should be heading out there to Athens, Ohio shortly. But actually, apparently, I just found out we are delayed about 15 minutes. So that's actually a bummer. So let me just go ahead and put that in the comments here, just in case people are wondering, show the game or whatnot. Well, you're not going to see the game regardless. But we're going to go ahead and just put that in there, that just in case people are wondering. Let's see. Kickoff. All right, well, hopefully that's the last of the lightning delays. That'd be kind of a bummer. What's up, Dr. Lightning Man? No, I'm just a man. You're the man. Appreciate you, Curator, as we're just kind of waiting for some football, but we have a little bit of a delay. Would have probably started a little bit later had I known, but it is what it is. So yeah, again, appreciate it. Hopefully you guys do like the new setup. We're getting more of me, I guess. And then we're going to zoom in on the field whenever it wants to, whenever we get going, essentially. So that is, now I do want to edit it a little bit. So I need to move that over here. And then I think I need to, I don't know, I hope the field's going to look good. Again, this is the first time I'm trying this out. So we're all learning together. I'm learning together, really. So yeah, we are in a delay. So that is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see what's happening across the college football world. Again, there's 2 other games tonight, Akron and Bowling Green. I can switch to the other screen, I guess. Less is more, I suppose. Akron and Bowling Green, they have still yet to kick off. And then, of course, Western Michigan and Northern Illinois. So, again, MACtion all the way through. Today and tomorrow. I will not be live tomorrow night. I don't expect to be, but you never know. I do plan on doing another sort of stream for the bulk of the day tomorrow. More of a Q&A, but also me just kind of playing some video games. Hopefully it does well. If not, it's okay. We're just testing the waters, seeing how that goes. UMass is horrible. Is Ohio any good? They're not too bad. They're 6-4. Again, they've been very competitive. They beat West Virginia. I know West Virginia is not all that great, to be honest with you, but Ohio isn't too bad. They still have a shot at competing for the MAC championship. And what I can do is, give me a sec. I can pull up the standings real quick. So we're going to go ahead and doing a lot of shifting here. Let me move my face over here next to little me over there. So you can see again that Ohio, when we scroll down to the MAC, they still have a shot. Again, it's Western Michigan. They're 5-1. Central Michigan 4-2. Ohio 4-2. Toledo 4-2. Buffalo 4-2. Miami of Ohio 4-2. So a lot of teams that are in that spot, competing for the second spot. Again, Western Michigan, I guess, has the doomsday scenario of losing the last 2 games. Well, I guess they would be out if, 2 of those teams want out. Very unlikely, because Western Michigan looks really good. But, and of course, again, there's the breaking news that Virginia Tech hired James Franklin. I don't know how you guys feel about that. That'll be interesting. Again, I'm not really the biggest James Franklin guy, but, he may be a guy that can get Virginia Tech back on track, because they definitely have really struggled. I mean, just in general. I mean, it's been a while since they've been really relevant. So that seems like a good hire. And, again, we're just waiting for this lightning delay to kind of end. Hopefully there's no more lightning. Would be disappointing if they had another lightning delay. I'd be really annoyed by that. So another about 10 minutes, and then we're ready for kickoff. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, if you haven't done so already, to like and subscribe. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Where is UMass? It's Massachusetts. UMass, I believe it's Amherst, Massachusetts, I want to say, if I recall. I could be way off on that. So, but yeah, no, they aren't too shabby. I mean, well, they're pretty terrible this year, but But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I hope it's a good game. I hope it's a really good game. I can't. I don't want another blowout. But, I selected the game. I understand what I'm putting myself. Oh, and then the standings. Oh, they're last. They're last. They are dead last. They are as last as can be. They are 0-6 in the conference play. 0-10 in general. They're 0-10. They have yet to win a game this year. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but yeah, no, they are they are bad. Again, they legit might be one of the worst college football teams of all time. That is not a joke as far as FBS level. It is not good, but having the faith that maybe they can make some noise, maybe. And again, if you are just tuning in, we are in a lightning delay. It's expected to start in about 9 minutes, so hopefully we'll be ready to go. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting for this game to pretty much start. I didn't really know it was in a delay. I would have probably delayed the start of this broadcast, but it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, if it's delayed like an hour. Does it say 34.5? Yep, they are not favored. They are not the favorite. Ohio is actually favored by 34.5 points. I mean, that is how bad UMass has been. UMass equals FCS this year, Bill. Yeah, they are. They are pretty bad. They are terrible. They are legit bad. Again, well, I can click on their thing for you. Again, I'll go ahead and switch to the other screen real quick. Let's see here. So, again, as you can see, they lost again to Temple by 32. They almost beat FCS Bryant. They weren't able to. Then they lost by 40 to Iowa, lost by 36 to Missouri, lost to 18 to Western Michigan. That's a close one. They're the best team in the MAC. Lost by 36 to Kent State, lost by 7 to Buffalo, another solid team in the MAC. Lost by 25 to Central Michigan, lost by 34 to Akron, and then last week against another really bad team in the MAC, they lost by 42. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, they are just legit bad. They are not a good team. So we're just kind of hoping that maybe they can find some magic and get it going tonight. The only question is, can Bobcats cover the 34? Pretty much. But again, I'm hopeful that tonight's the night. Maybe, that maybe they get something going tonight, and maybe this is the night they find their first victory. There's no way, right? 0-12. I mean, that's pretty hard to do. Again, they already lost to FCS team, but you never know. Maybe they get it going. Maybe tonight it all clicks. And again, it's lightning. So you have to assume it's storming and raining over there. I've yet to actually see any footage of the stadium. They're just doing ACC preview this weekend. Pittsburgh at Georgia Tech is the game we're talking about right now. That's a big one in the ACC. UConn's pretty good. They are pretty good. UConn, very solid. We've covered them twice on the channel, and they've looked good in each game. Of course, that Duke-UConn game was very that was one of the best games I've covered. Would love to see a game like that tonight, but unfortunately, trending to where it won't happen. So looks like again we have an update, and it's still 7:15 Eastern time. So that's good. That is good. That's what we want. We don't want any more delays here on Dr. Delay. What's up, Doc? How's it going, George? Good to see you. I'm more in your face tonight. We're gonna try this out. We're gonna have the field to my right, your left. So we'll have it zoomed in on the field. I think it'll work out long term. More of me cleaning all this up, and I think it's gonna help. And then of course I have a little logo here that's doing that. I think that's pretty cool. I discovered how to do that last night. That was neat. So yeah, well, we're just waiting for this game to start. And again, if there is another delay, I don't know. Well, depending on how long it is, I might put on some like me playing college football on the video game or something, and that'll have to be the entertainment for the moment. But hopefully, that is not the case. Hopefully, it's another 5 minutes. Detroit already getting hammered. SMA Cello should have taken the spread. Detroit, I'm assuming the Red Wings. The Red Wings already losing. That's a bummer. What's up, Dr. Or are you talking about the Pistons? Pistons, that's right. Yeah, Detroit has the Pistons. What's up, Dr. Lane? How's it going? It's going all right. Orioles fan, good to see you. Again, I'm more in your face tonight. I think, again, it's probably the right move to kind of clean up and declutter the channel. Hopefully it works out long term, as this channel is still young and evolving. College basketball. Oh, okay. College basketball. To be honest, I haven't looked at college basketball in a while. Let's go ahead and look. Tonight is Tuesday. Go ahead and there we go. I guess the big game right now is Michigan State and Kentucky. Wow, Michigan State all over it. Let's see if it does work out here. Yeah, it looks like it'll work out. Look at that. Maybe it's a little bit off, but I'll adjust that a little bit later. Okay. Cool. Okay, so, yeah. Michigan State all over Kentucky. You do college basketball? Yeah, I plan on. I've already done one game. That was kind of a test. I still need to practice some more because my lingo was really off. But I need to work. I'll work on that. So Detroit. Where's Detroit at? I don't see. I do not see Detroit. Unless I'm just blind. Detroit and Mercy taking on Eastern Michigan. Okay. There's Drexel. Drexel's usually decent. All right, looks like they're taking us to coverage here in Athens, Ohio. So we are ready for some football. Maybe again. Ohio 4-2, UMass 0-6 in conference play. Overall, Ohio 6-4. UMass is 0-10. So we are just hoping that this game can be decent. UConn and Arizona tomorrow, big game. Tomorrow night, I'd have to see where it's on. Again, if there's like an illegal stream, I can't really do it because then I have no chance. It's still early. Yeah, gotcha. 3 versus 4, up by 8 is a lot. Yeah, it's tough. That is tough. Yeah, it just depends. I'd have to see what it's on, and then I can go accordingly. Pretty much. So, yeah, we'll see how this one goes. Again, we got about 2 more minutes till kickoff. Of course, Parker Navarro's been like the guy for Ohio. Decent passer, pretty effective whenever he moves on the ground. He has 640 rushing yards on the year, about just over 2,000 passing yards. Yeah, 2,000 passing yards. And, of course, again, for UMass, Harrison 957 through the air, and they've already played 10 games. So, again, averaging 95 yards passing, leading rusher at 320. So, again, their leading rusher averages 32 yards a game. So, we'll see. I mean, we're hopeful that maybe Massachusetts can make it a game. And I assure you, if they do, I will go crazy. And this might be a great stream. But if it's a blowout, well, it'll probably be like last night's Monday night game. It was kind of a boring one. Harris Simiak, the UMass coach, 0-10. He has been through it. And, of course, Brian Smith, his first season as as a head coach, he's 6-4, 7-4 overall. It's on Fox Sports. Fox Sports, yeah, they're usually illegally streamed. That's a bummer. I'll look at it, though. We'll see. That's not always the case. All right, so Ohio's going to be kicking off to UMass. UMass in all white. Ohio, I'll have to get your uniforms in a sec, as we are underway here in Athens, and he's going to take a knee for a touchback. Let me go ahead and put that there. So, okay, the field's, okay, I guess in the future I can move it. I'll have to make it a little bit bigger. Okay. All right, again, I'm still learning. So here's Hairston. He's only completed 49% of his throws not very good. 957 yards passing. So it's 1st and 10 for Hairston. He's in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Ball at the 25 as he hands it off up the middle. He's got some space at the 30. Takes it outside at the 40 and brought down at the 44. That's a gain of 19. You can already see one of the offensive linemen for UMass pretty hyped up about that one. So look at that. Brandon Hood as he gets the ball again, and this time not getting too much as he's brought down at the 46 for a gain of 1. Looks like they marked him down at the 45. So 2nd and 9 coming up for the Minutemen. I do like the Minutemen. It's a cool name. You don't really hear that at all. In the shotgun is Hairston sending Hood in motion. Looks like it's going to be a false start, and that is a bummer for UMass. Again, they cannot afford these penalties. Looks like Hood is trying to plead his case to the referees, the Zebras, tonight. Oh, there's no foul. Okay, look at that. He won his appeal. Brandon Hood must be trying to be a lawyer. That was a pretty good appeal there. I don't know. I thought he was guilty, but he was innocent. Hairston drops back, fires. It's caught at the 50, extending forward. The ball comes loose at the end. And they're going to say he made the catch, at least for the moment. I don't know if they're going to appeal that again. And yeah, that is a catch. And it's going to be a gain of 5. Makes it 3rd and 4 for UMass as they are across the 50. Ball at the 49. All things considered, you have to say this is a successful drive. Oh, they're going to change. They're going to say that he did not get it. Your scoreboard needs an icon to denote possession. Am I missing something? No, you're correct. Would be nice to have that. I don't control that. But I tell you what, I don't know the guy, but I know the guy that has the website I use for the scoreboard, so I can message him. I'll do that after, and I'll see what he can do. He's really good. He listens to feedback. He's really great. And he'll just let me know, yeah, I can do it, or no, I can't. That's a good idea, Bill. I like that. 3rd and 9, ball at the 46 in the shotgun. Hairston drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Gray, unable to complete it. And unfortunately for Massachusetts, again, it was a really good-looking drive. Oh, there's a roughing the passer call. Oh, it's the body weight. He drove him into the to the ground. Oh, and that's a bummer. Again, not saying that UMass is the team that'll take advantage and make you pay, but, you know, I mean, you give UMass a chance to believe that they can win this game, and you never know it could happen. Most folks don't like that nickname, but they don't understand it was meant for the militia that would meet ready in a minute. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't like it. I mean, yeah, I feel like everyone should know that. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Hairston, play action, heavy pressure. He steps up. He's evading. He's on the run at the 30, the 25, and brought down at the 20. There's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Minutemen. And now Hairston is holding his left shoulder. Oh, he took a big hit there. And that is a bummer, again, because that was a nice play by Hairston. Now, I'm not too sure, again, the difference in level between the starter and the backup, but, I mean, it's been a promising opening drive for UMass. And, oh, yeah, he took one hit there and then lands on the shoulder. I mean, that is an unfortunate double whammy. So there is an injury timeout here. I'll go ahead and move that down. Detroit Mercy caught up. Nice. Gotcha. Thanks. Oh, yeah, no problem. Again, I'll do what I can to see what we can do. Let's see here. Will they hold or blow it is the question. Probably the latter. Folks, Dr. Lay is an innocent young man. He is a great product of good parenting. Okay. I mean, I guess so. I don't know what you're trying to get at there, Trisk, but yeah, I mean, I guess so. I am an innocent. I guess so, yeah. No, I was sheltered. for better or worse. I think it's for the better. I like that I guess I missed something. Now, unfortunately, I get a lot of stuff, but, you know, it is what it is. Like number 15. Appreciate it. Number 15. What's a big number 15? Patrick Mahomes. That's the first 15 I can think of. Nothing really for the Steelers. I guess Ben Skoranek. Again, we are in an injury timeout, so bear with me, folks. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, folks, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, as it is free to do so. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you're not able to find the stream or you don't have access to the channel, that's where I come in. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe. The Minutemen were a punk band in the 80s. Okay. An 80s band. My dad probably knows about them then. He didn't. I don't think he didn't like hard rock and all that stuff. He thinks Bon Jovi is too much. I don't think Bon Jovi is too much. Bowling Green down 3-0. Jeez. Fun fact, at number 1, the Steelers had 4 former MAC quarterbacks on the roster. Ben from Miami, Charlie Batch from Eastern Michigan, Bruce Gradkowski from Toledo, and Byron Leftwich from Marshall. Interesting, Jim. Now, I do question. You're saying at one point. I don't know if Gradkowski was on the same team in the 20. This would be Charlie Batch. He retired in 2013. See, I was under the assumption. I thought Gradkowski came in after Batch left. But that is pretty good, though. Yes. No, I do. I know in 2008 they had Ben, Batch, and Leftwich. Gradkowski was not on the 2008 Steelers, but I'll have to look at that. But that's pretty good, Jim. That's pretty good. Are you a real announcer? No, I'm a false announcer, I guess, fake announcer. I attempt to be, John. I'm just a guy that's just trying to find his way in the YouTube way. I don't know. All right, so we're back, and it's going to be an RPO. Throws over the middle. It is caught at the 9. Dropped immediately. That was caught by Kelly, and that is a first down for the Minutemen. So Brandon Rose, no relation to the golfer Justin, I guess, with a nice pass over the middle. That was a dart. Brandon Rose has completed 57% of his passes. He's thrown 2 picks on the season. First and goal at the 8. Good spot. In the shotgun is Rose. Rose is going to keep it on the RPO, and that was a mistake, as that is a loss of 2 on the play, brought down at the 10. This is a fact. All right, I'll have to look at it. I'm going to fact check you, but that's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. I just don't think Gradkowski was on the Steelers in 2008. And I think Leftwich did come back. So that's where I do, like, that's where I believe you have a shot here at being correct. But I'm going to double check. Second and goal at the shotgun. Rose is in the shotgun as he play action. Heavy pressure, floats it to the end zone. Oh, it's caught! Touchdown, UMass Minutemen. I don't know how often that's happened, but UMass has the lead. Owen Anderson with the catch. Again, Rose was under heavy pressure, doing a great job floating it into the end zone. Wow, that was very impressive. So the team that's favored to lose by 34.5 finds himself up. Interesting. I am assuming we'll go to the extra point. We are. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 7-0 UMass over Ohio. That is what we want. If you're an Ohio fan, I'm only cheering for UMass really because the fact that they're 0-10 and the game is supposed to be a blowout. I want a close game. If Ohio were to steal it, or if it's a close game throughout the whole game, that's a win. Think you'd be a good announcer on TV? Well, I hope so. It'd be nice to do that. I don't know. I would need a lot of. I don't know. I guess I need to get lucky, I guess. Hopefully someone's listening in. Appreciate that, though, John. They scored. Yeah, I know. Ohio got this in the bag All right, we'll see, Chatura. Right now they're down. I mean, they probably do. I will try to look it up, too. I had in my head somewhere around 2012. Okay, so that is the key. Let me, well, tell you what. I'm going to keep my big fat head here, and I'll just have you guys look at this. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Let me go and switch it here. All right, so let's see. So you're saying 2012. Can we see, is it 2012? Again, 2013, I believe, was the last year. Batch was the quarterback. So we have it. Ben, Batch, Leftwich. Now, the thing is, it won't tell me roster. That's the only thing. Because... well, let's just actually, yeah, let me go ahead and make this simple. Let me check, just let me Google Bruce Gradkowski, and we'll see what years he was with the Pittsburgh. That's what we can do. 2014. He wasn't in 2012. So I'm going to give it to him that he was in Pittsburgh 2013 because I thought he was in Pittsburgh for more than a year. But it looks like it was 2013. So unless Byron Leftwich was there in 2013. I don't think he was. He was, well, again, I don't know. Okay, so we don't know from that. So I don't know where the heck it took me, but it did not take me where I wanted it to go. All right, let's look at Leftwich. Where were you? Oh, Leftwich retired in 2012. Okay. So, yeah, I would have to have been 2012. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Close. But I thought that's why I thought Gradkowski came at the end of Batch. So that's good though. That's pretty close. I mean, yeah, three of them were on the same team. So yeah, Pitt just likes MAC quarterbacks, and they got Omar Jacobs too. He came from Bowling Green. Hey guys, how's it going, Nicholas? Just like Michigan is going to bag up Ohio State. I mean, I don't know about that. It'd be cool. I know they've won all that in a row, but it would be pretty neat. You have $200 whole game on Ohio minus 34. That will be UMass last score. We'll see, Nicholas. Appreciate you for tuning in. As we are back and ready to resume. Oh, it's a squib kick up the middle. And Ohio going to fall on it at the 30. That was interesting. So that's where Ohio will take over. Hello, Dr. Lay. Thumbs up for you. Appreciate it, bud. Thank you again for tuning in. Nicholas and John exchanging hellos there. Parker Navarro 11-0 at home in his career. Now, again, they're showing that stat. Usually, that like the announcer's curse. I mean, I feel like they're trying to jinx Ohio here. As Navarro's in the pistol, two receivers to the right. Tight ends in tight. As he hands it off up the middle, and he's bouncing off tacklers and still fighting, and is brought down at the 35-yard line. Some pushing and shoving after the play. Now, the thing is, again, you see the UMass scores that they've allowed. You know, they've allowed 40-plus in many games, so their defense is going to allow a lot of points. So the key is, can UMass keep up the scoring? And that's going to be a tough task. Gradkowski was awesome in Oakland. Oh, yeah. Bruce Gradkowski, yeah, he was a former Oakland Raider. I don't know if he was awesome, but yeah, I'm sure he was a good, bridge starter and backup. 2nd and 5, ball at the 35. Navarro's going to swing it out to the running back as he is driven backwards as soon as he catches it. Trying to make a guy miss, but the guy did not. As he connected with the nice hit there. Henry on the tackle, Bongura on the catch, and that's a loss of 2. You have under 43.5 total. Are you talking about TT? What is TT? Yeah, Pinnacle. I'm sorry, I'm lost. Could you explain what TT is? I don't know what that would be. 3rd and 6, Navarro in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. They need to get to the 40 for a brand new set of downs. As Navarro sitting a man in motion, and he is going to hand it off to Bongura. Bongura trying to cut through. He's still moving his feet, but he is driven backwards. Oh, and there's a flag. They tackled him out of bounds, but they kept trying to bring him down, and that was going to be a 3-and-out, but now it's going to be a brand new set of downs for the Bobcats. Awesome channel. Subscribe. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate you're a legend, Nicholas. You are a legend. Appreciate you. After the play was over, personal foul on the defense. Yep, there it is. They were definitely excited, I can tell you right now. They were excited to make that stop because it is rare when they do, but you got to just let it go when you're out of bounds. Just there's no reason. Play's over. Raiders could use them this year. Oh, they could, yeah. Oh, man, yeah, I saw that quote, Geno Smith. Oh, I'll have to get that quote. It was kind of funny, but at the same time, it was like, man, like, if you're a Raiders fan, you don't like it. In the pistols, he hands it off up the middle. He's crossing the 45 and brought down at the 41. I'll try to find it during the commercial break. Team total. Okay, so you said, what was it, 44? You have under 43.5. Okay, gotcha. Okay, ooh. Yeah, and UMass, they allow a lot of points, but they've scored, so... You know, something here. Maybe something in the air. You know, it is raining. There was, again, a lightning storm and all, thunderstorm or whatever. So maybe that will help. It should. As it's 2nd and 5, ball at the 41 in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. As Navarro takes the snap and he hands it off up the middle. And Bongura can't get anything. Well, actually, he's still moving his feet a little bit after a gain of a couple. How we doing, Dr. Lay? We're doing more of me. A little bit more me here. A little less of the football field. Actually, I'm focusing more on the field. Trying to declutter everything. But yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. So, just hanging there. How about you, Draven? How's it going? 3rd and 3 for the Bobcats. They're at the 39. They need to get to the 36 for a brand new set of downs. In the pistol is Navarro sending a man in motion. Navarro takes the snap, and he's going to keep it, and he's looking to dump it off. Now he's trying to make something happen with his feet. He's moving. Oh, and he's going to get the first down. He juked 2 guys, and then the 3rd guy had him in the backfield, but he just powered through him to get the first down. That is... gotta make you sick if you're a Massachusetts fan. I know all 10 of you guys are pretty upset about that one for sure. That is a brand new set of downs for Ohio. All right, 1st and 10. Navarro in the pistol. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left as he drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up. He's going to take off a run. He's at the 30. The 25 and brought down at the 24. As I mentioned earlier, again, he can get stuff done with his feet, and he's doing it so far. 2 runs, 2 first downs for Ohio. Let's get this channel to 100 subs. Did I lose all my subs? That would be tragic if I lost all my subs. Do appreciate that, though. Again, if everyone subscribes right now, I would probably cross 2250 on the subs. Would be pretty cool to end with that tonight. Would it be great to end with that tonight? As it's 1st and 10, hands it off up the middle. And he's still on his feet, crossing the 20. Brought down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. That is Bongura with the carry. Bongura needs 73 yards tonight to cross 1,000 yards. Again, Navarro with 640 of his own. They run the ball and run it well. Doing great. Elsa, how bad was Warren injury? I didn't get to watch the game. It didn't look all that bad, but, I mean, we're shaking up. Navarro drops back, throws over the middle. It is incomplete. Oh, sorry, I seen that wrong. You're new here. No, dude, you're good. You're good. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, I will not stop you guys from promoting the channel, you know. I do appreciate that. 3rd and 5 for Ohio. They are at the 19. As Navarro's in the shotgun. They need to get to the 14 for a brand new set of downs in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Tight end in tight as he sends the running back in motion. Navarro is going to take it himself up the middle. Makes the guy miss at the 10. The 5 brought down at the 2. What a run by Parker Navarro. Again, his 3rd run so far in this one, and all of them have went for first downs. As it's going to be 1st and goal for Ohio at the 2. Navarro is in the pistol. As he looks around, takes the snap, and takes it himself, and he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio Bobcats. As Navarro getting it done with his feet, and that might be the way they go tonight. Both teams, really, because it is pouring rain up there in Athens, Ohio. So 6-7 is your score. As this will be the last time I mention that. Unless something actually, I guess, happens that requires me to say that. As there's the extra point. It is up. It is good. 7-7 is your score with 6:03 left to go in the first quarter, folks. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If you like what you see, it is free. Doctor, which Ben jersey is that? I don't remember the numbers being... Oh, Ben? Oh, this is the Color Rush. Color Rush, yeah. It's the Color Rush. Of course, I always wear this one, my custom jersey, for any football game. I don't really wear the number 8 one. I don't know. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I need to lose weight, and then I'll probably like it. I look fat in that one. I mean, this kind of makes me look a little slimmer, but no, it is atrocious when I wear that one. I feel like I weigh 2 ton, to be honest. Oh, I should have exercised today. I didn't. I had an opportunity to. I just didn't. I'm a bum. Detroit ahead now. Bowling Tide. Yeah, let me check out what's happening across the college football world. I don't know if you guys can see any of that. You cannot. Well, I'll tell you what. I can change that real quick. There we go. All right, as you can see, Akron and Bowling Green tied at 3 apiece. And in the other one, Northern Illinois leading 10-0 over Western Michigan. So that is pretty much it. Again, a bunch of MACtion. Now, I'll tell you what, Northern Illinois over Western Michigan is a shock. At Western Michigan, they are the leaders of the MAC. They're the only one with 1 loss. So a loss there definitely makes the MAC a whole lot more interesting. It already is interesting. Again, a bunch of teams with 2 losses. But that would definitely shake things up. And, of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. The chat is a very big part of the channel. It really is. I really try to get to as many comments as I can. Of course, again, calling the game is going to take priority. But yeah, no, the chat is very important to the channel. So don't be a stranger unless you want to be. That's okay. But I will definitely try to get to you when I can. So we're back here in Athens. They're showing last year Ohio over Miami of Ohio. I guess that was the MAC championship. I'm not too sure. And then they won their bowl game over Jacksonville State 30-27. So Ohio used to winning. Doctor, so Iowa got a 4-star pocket quarterback, and I don't know how I feel about it. I think I saw that too. I don't know either. I don't know how I'd feel about that either. Maybe he's the one. Maybe he's the one that can get Iowa to score points. The Cure Bowl champions. The beginning scared me in the Detroit game. Oh, I bet. All right, we are ready again. Ohio in their green helmets, green jerseys, black pants. We are ready to resume this one. Fielded at the 2, and that is a fair catch. So I guess they'll take it to the 25. A lot of, I don't know if you guys are interested in the World Cup, but a lot of World Cup stuff happening tonight. I'm actually very interested in that. I am a soccer fan. So we'll see who's automatically qualifying from CONCACAF. That is the region of the United States. They've already, of course, qualified. I am curious. So Bryce McCurdy is a kid coming out of high school. My friend's dad coached him, and he might go to MSU or Tech. Nice. That's cool. 1st and 10 here at the 25 in the shotgun. As Rose drops back, looking over the middle. Is going to dump it off at the 30, and he is crunched right there, as that is a gain of 5. Bryce McCurdy. Does he have any, stars? Did I look him up? 2nd and 5 for the Minutemen. In the shotgun, receiver left, receiver to the right. Rose takes the snap, and he hands it off. And that is not much there. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, if that. Yeah, you didn't get anything. So 3rd and 5 coming up for the Minutemen. USA 3, Uruguay nothing. Is that the men's team? Is Uruguay not playing? Are they not trying? Do they have their backups in? Do they have, was it Nunez? I can't remember his name. 3rd and 4, and looks like Rose going to take it himself up the middle. He's got some space at the 35, crossing the 40 as he's brought down at the 43. What a run there by Rose, and that is a 1st down for the Minutemen. Well, that's a shock. USA 3, Uruguay nothing. Did you watch the Trurator? Did you watch any of that the Copa America, man? Oh, I was so furious. Oh, my gosh. Like I said, I love soccer. And, man, that ticked me off. In the shotgun, Rose going to hand it off up the middle. He's at the 45 and brought down at the 47-yard line for a gain of 4. Yeah, man, that was rough. I felt like the refs were so bad. And that is a game. Soccer is a game where refereeing impacts a lot. I mean, obviously it impacts football, but soccer is it's always moving. So I feel like it impacts it more. As Rose going to take it himself up the middle, and he's going to get a couple as he's brought down close to the 49-yard line. UMass not looking too bad. They're not looking like the 0-10 UMass, at least for now. Would be nice to keep this up. NCAA men's top 25, Michigan State, number 17, Michigan State up 44-27 over number 12, Kentucky. That could be huge. And we do have an injured player. I don't know who it would be. Christopher. I don't know who Christopher plays for, but he's injured. You hate soccer, one sport I don't bet on. Oh, well, hey, it's not for everybody. I totally get it. I totally understand. Oh, yeah, I'm USA Mexico fan. FIFA needs to do better with the refs. 100%. Yeah, same here, by the way. USA Mexico. And, of course, if they play each other, I pull for USA. My mom was born in Mexico, in Acapulco. So, definitely always pull for Mexico when I can. But, yeah, no, it's always USA for me as Rose fires over the middle. It is caught at the 46, fighting forward and brought down at the 45-yard line. That is a 1st down for the Minutemen. They're looking pretty good, especially with Rose in at quarterback. They were looking good with Hairston earlier. But it feels like with Rose, you have everything so far on point. And it's kind of shocking, too, considering, again, it's raining. It's pouring. So I don't know how long that's going to work. Now, they will have to establish the run game, I feel like, because, again, I don't know how long this will work in the rain. But right now it's working. 1st and 10 at the 44. Rose in the shotgun as he hands it off. Down the right side, he's at the 40 and brought down at the 38. That's a good run right there. And who was that? That was Faulkner on the carry. Elijah Faulkner, his first carry of the day. Golden State plus 3.5. Well, Golden State's usually pretty good. I don't know how they're doing. I have yet to really look at NBA. I don't really look at the NBA. I need to, though. I need to keep up to date with what's happening there as he hands it off up the middle. Faulkner, he's not going to get anything. I think he gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Apparently going to give him a yard. That's a very generous spot. So 3rd and 3 coming up for the Minutemen. Ticking on 2 minutes here in the first quarter. 7-7. Ohio was favored by, again, they were favored by 34.5. I mean, look at UMass's scores, and you can see why they were. But right now, UMass looking pretty good. 3rd and 3 as Rose is in the shotgun. Rose takes the snap, hands it off. He's extending and fighting, but not going to get there as he's brought down at the 35. Again, he needed to get to the 34-yard line, and he definitely didn't get it. So this will be interesting. It's 4th and 1. You have nothing to lose except, chance at maybe a win. You go for it, you don't get it. I feel like that is going to be a huge, devastating loss for UMass. 4th and 1. Rose in the shotgun. Oh, and they fumbled the snap. Oh, my goodness. It doesn't matter who recovered it. It's a turnover on downs. As I said, that might be the ball game right there. And you think I'm crazy. Again, UMass looking really good, and then a turnover. The center just rolled it on the ground. Unfortunately for him, he's not playing bowling. And he immediately gave up his block, too. I mean, he was selling. All right, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. They sell half U.S., half Mexico soccer jerseys. I should get one, I guess. I don't know. I lean more USA, but I do pull for them, though. Pretty much, obviously, in the World Cup, I'll be pulling for whoever they draw, or, for them and whatever group they get. I don't know. But yeah, I do. I guess more of my allegiance is USA. But I'll pull for Mexico. Not really anyone else. For some reason, I do pull for a little bit of Japan, and it's not really. I'm not Japanese or anything, not even close. But I do like how they play. I don't know. Japan's cool to me. And then for some reason, I don't know. Ever since the 2014, I don't know how much. I'm sure you probably know a good bit. But so the 2014 Costa Rica run in the World Cup was like, man, that's cool. So I found myself kind of low key pulling for them. Just in, and it doesn't matter to me if they win or lose, but I always pull for them because of that big run that they had in 2014. I actually remember watching that match against Uruguay. That was really crazy. Wow, Costa Rica. But yeah, anyway, we are back here, or not back yet, but again, it's 7-7 Ohio. They just, of course, forced a turn. They didn't really force a turnover. UMass, the center, decided to play bowling real quick instead of snapping it to him. And Ohio will take over. They'll still be in their own territory, but with about a minute left to go in the first quarter whenever we do return. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Feel free, again, to chat down below. The chat is a big part of the channel, so don't be a stranger unless you want to. But, yeah, I definitely try to respond to as many people as I can. The chat is very important to the channel. This Sunday, of course, I will be covering my Steelers as they travel to Chicago. Whether Aaron Rodgers is playing or not, I don't know. I hope so. And then, depending on what happens, I'm interested. And I'll be straight up honest with you guys. I'm not a fan of Shador. So it might be a hate watch on Sunday if I'm covering Browns and the Raiders. We'll see, though. We'll see. I really want to deal with people that like Shador in the chat. I don't know. I mean, it'll just be... I've already went through that once. That was not fun. 1st and 10 at the 40s. He hands it off at the middle. He's at the 45 and brought down at the 49. That's a nice gain there for Bangura as the rain is really coming down now. And I don't really know what the other games. I think there were Saints, Falcons. I could do this weekend as well. I'm not too sure. How can you watch the game? You got to have CBS Sports Network. If you have CBS Sports Network, you can watch the game. 2nd and 1 for Ohio. In the shotgun is Navarro. Receiver left, receiver to the right. As Navarro hands it off up the middle. He's got some space at the 45, the 40, and brought down at the 38. Nice run by Bangura as he's getting going as of late. And that is another Ohio Bobcat first down, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7 UMass and Ohio. Let's go Pittsburgh. Heck yeah, ready for it. Man, I really hope Rogers is ready to go, but if not, I'll pull for Rudolph. I'll be forced to. I'm not really a Rudolph guy myself, but again, if you're wearing the black and gold, I'm going to pull for your best, for sure. I hope Shador comes to the Raiders so it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, Smith has not looked good. I don't know what's going on with Smith, man. I thought Geno would be a great fit. I'm like, well, I don't know about a great fit, but he's definitely not a bad quarterback. But this year he looks terrible. I don't know. What's your opinion on him, a true Raider? I don't know what the heck happened. Let's see here. So we're in commercial break, folks, so I'm sure you won't mind if I switch screens here. Looking at some Geno Smith. I mean, again, he played really well in Seattle. Or, I don't know about really well, but well. Good, Definitely serviceable. Second year, not as much. Or, no, his third year, not as much. Again, 15 picks. But, I'm thinking, okay, well, the Raiders going to have a guy that can probably get him close to 500. And that has not been the case. That has not been the case at all. So he just fell off a cliff. I don't understand. Detroit 30-40. Ooh, that's tough. That is tough, Jersey. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Geno, man. He's definitely regressed. He's 35. I mean, that's another thing. He's old. I mean, it used to not be the way. They used to not be like, people, you see the quarterbacks now, the great quarterbacks we played that are playing, play till like 39, 40, but they used to retire at 35, 36. He sucks. Oh, man. He's not good this year for sure, George. Is there a delay? We are in between quarters. We're about to go to the second quarter very soon, very shortly. It is the end of the first quarter. They should try the rookie Cam Miller. Why not? Yeah. He was North Dakota State, I believe, right? I'm pretty sure. Honestly, yeah, he's 2-8. Might as well start looking at the other guys. We're disappointed with Pete Carroll and Geno. We need to be back. We need to be in the backups, but Carroll believes in Smith. Okay, yeah. So I know Kenny Pickett's there. I mean, again, I'm a Kenny Pickett guy. I'll admit to it. I really am. I want to see him do well. I think he was really given the short end of the stick in Pittsburgh, but again, he could have handled the situation better. He really could have. But I'd like to see him given another shot. Maybe a few games. If he doesn't get it going, then yeah, switch to the rookie for sure. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like you put Kenny in, then he's going to struggle because the Raiders are just not good. Their offensive line is terrible. It is legit bad. It really is. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Ohio as they have it at the Massachusetts 38. Navarro looks like he's in the pistol as the rain is really coming down now. Jeez, Navarro clapping away. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Navarro now in the shotgun, and it's a direct snap to the running back, and he's going to take it up the middle and cross the 35, brought down at the 34. That was a nice little play there. UMass really happy about themselves to make the tackle, apparently. Jeez, So 2nd and 7 coming up. Do you think UMass can win? Comedy? If they win, it would be absolutely comedy. 2nd and 7. In the pistol, 2 receivers left, tight ends in tight. Navarro takes a snap, play action, looking over the middle, and Navarro's running around, and he's going to take off and run and sliding at the 30. It's a gain of about 6. What is your problem with Shedeur Sanders? What is someone said that about you? I like him because he's not Dylan Gabriel and love that he has confidence. What is someone said that about you? I'm not following there in the running. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan of him. Yeah, they need offensive line that helps and line help and defense. Yeah. It's raining good in Athens. It is, as Navarro's going to take off and run. He's trying to find something. Moving, throws it away. Incomplete. Not able to find much there, and it's 4th and 3. Navarro doing a good job of just escaping, really. It is. I mean, it was breaking tackles and everything. Where do you watch the game? You watch it on CBS Sports Network. Trained astronaut pulling for Oklahoma. No, wait, no, you're pulling for Ohio. That would make sense. 4th and 3, ball at the 31. They need to get to the 28 for a brand new set of downs. Navarro awaits the snap. Takes the snap, drops back. He's going to take off and run. Navarro leaning. He's not going to get there. As UMass stands tall at the 30. Both teams went for it. 4th down in the opponent territory, and they could not get it going. Where to watch the game? What if someone said they don't like me? They don't like me. No, I don't know what you want. I know people don't like me in real life. I don't know what you want. I mean, why do I have to like Shedeur? I don't like the Browns. I don't like the Ravens. Do I have to like the Ravens? Do I have to? I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be told to like somebody when I don't want to. I'm not a fan of what he's done. I'm not a fan of what he said. I'm just not a fan. So I don't know what you want in the running. Big bet on UMass. Oh, for sure. Ohio are absolutely bottling. Well, again, it's still early. It is raining. Raining, I mean, it's definitely going to change how you play the game. Now, Ohio is, again, they are a running team. Sorry, USA 4-1 Uruguay. Okay. Well, hey, that's still pretty good. We'll take that. USA. I don't know if Uruguay has, like, their main guys, but it's still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to subscribe for more play-by-play. If everyone were to subscribe to me right now, again, it is free, I would cross 2,200 subs. So that is pretty cool if you're able to subscribe to the channel. Let's see what's happening in the other games. Let's see here. All right, we have Bowling Green. They lead 6-3 over Akron. UMass, of course, Ohio, they are tied at 7-7. And Northern Illinois leading 13-0 over Western Michigan. And again, if you don't really know much about the MAC, the Western Michigan's the only team with one loss in the MAC. So if they lose, then it becomes everybody. Anyone has a shot, really. I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of teams with 2 losses will be looking at it, and that'd be very interesting. Me too. 2K contracts on. Not too sure they're live. Shedeur Sanders like football royalty. Hope he crushes it. Well, hey, that's cool. I mean, if he does well, that's great. But I'm not really gonna be a fan. I don't think at all, unless he changes as he hands it off, and he's not gonna get much. In fact, he's dropped. That is a loss of 4. A loss of 4 on the play. UMass, and they need to keep themselves moving the ball, really, at this point. They need to keep the pressure on. They've looked good their first 2 drives. Can they keep it? I don't know. 4 teams in the MAC was tied. Yeah, no, a lot of teams have 2 losses. As Rose going to take this snap, and he is not going to get much. I don't know what's going on here, but all of a sudden UMass is struggling to move the ball. Looks like there was a mishandling on the RPO. I don't know. Rose really wanted it, ripped it away from the running back. So just like that, 3rd and long for Massachusetts. Rose is in the shotgun. Trips left, 2 receivers to the right. They need to get to the 40 for a brand new set of downs. Rose drops back, looking. He's under duress, running backwards, and down he goes. That's a sack. Can't run backwards. That is a no-no. And Rose found out right there as a pack of Bobcats were waiting for him. And now, of course, UMass, they're going to have to punt it. Shore is a distraction. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. I mean, yeah. I just, like I said, there's a lot of negativity around him, and he's brought it on himself. It's not because of people like me, I assure you. It's not because of a 2,000 subscriber YouTuber, as that's going to keep rolling at the 40. And he's going to be downed at the 36. What a punt after the bouncing. What is that? It's a 51-yard punt. All right, that is Ohio with the ball. 11:35 left to go here in the second quarter. Needing Western Michigan to lose. Right now, they're looking like they will. Well, at least as of now. If the score holds, then that is the case. Again, appreciate you guys right now. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, which is, again, calling games and a traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Feel free, again, to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. The chat is a very big part of this, of this channel. So I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. They ain't winning this by 30. Right now, no, but UMass looked like UMass on that drive. So maybe it can just kind of snowball if you're an Ohio fan. Can Massachusetts actually win? Right? I mean, I guess so, but I don't know how long that chance is there. They really needed to get the ball moving there, and they moved backwards. Again, they lost 17 yards on that drive. So, you know, is that the real UMass? Probably. Who's going to win, you think? I mean, I would say Ohio, but that's only because of the fact that Massachusetts is bad. I'm pulling for Massachusetts to make this a great game. I really am. But I don't know how long they'll be able to do that. So far, we've been lucky. I'm glad it's not like 21-0, because then I'd be like, he drops back and okay, he caught it after a gain of 10. Like, I'd be so depressed and just ready for this game to be over. Trino Astronaut says Ohio, they're not winning by 30, and I have 150 on them. Well, that's because you have 150 on them. If you didn't put 150, you know Ohio would win by 50, right? That's how it works. You put money on something, it's like it goes the other way. That's how it works. I don't even bet, and I know that's how it works. That's just the way life is. I don't know why, but they just hate us. They hate the common folk. All right, we're back here in Athens, Ohio, in a monsoon, pretty much, as it is 7-7 here in Athens, Ohio. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 37, their own 37. As Navarro is in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Navarro takes the snap, and he hands it off up the middle. This is Bangura, and he does not get much. No, that is not Bangura. Who was that? That was Brune. Brune on the carry. He didn't really get much at all. They're going to say he got 2 on the screen there. I don't know. It did not look like he got a yard, but he may have. I don't know. Vegas. Oh, yeah, 100%. You know it. You know it. Vegas. All right, second down. 2nd and 12. I think that's more accurate. In the pistol, receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Navarro's going to hand it off. Brune trying to lean forward. Still moving his feet as he's brought down around the 40. Nice run there by Brune. Kept moving his feet. Makes it third and 6 coming up for the Bobcats. Again, if you're just tuning in, 7-7 is your score. I'm sure most of us are confused. Probably pleasantly or maybe not. If you're an Ohio fan, you're probably not. You're probably annoyed. Again, the spread was 34.5. The UMass is just terrible. Need to get to the 46 in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Navarro sending a man in motion. Navarro drops back, looking, and he's going to take off and run. Down the left side, cuts inside, extending, and brought down at the 45. He's going to be about a yard short. Now, do you go for it? You're in your own territory, but again, it is. I mean, you're playing UMass. They've looked good until the last drive, really, and there was a clear and obvious hold that the refs missed. Wow, that was pretty bad. So 4th and 1, they're going for it. In the pistol is Navarro. They need a yard. They take the snap. He hands it off up the middle. He's got the first down as he's brought down at the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 4. And a first down for the Bobcats. A gutsy call there, and it paid off. Boom wanted them to go for it. Oh, Boom, they went for it. They boomed it up the middle. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Ohio. Navarro is once again in the pistol. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Navarro takes the snap. He hands it off. He's got some space at the 45. Breaks the tackle at the 40. The 35. The stiff arm at the 25. And pushed out at the 21. Brune with a great run. Gain of 29 yards. And that is an Ohio Bobcat first down. Just right up the middle. And then he got some space and took it outside. Again, broke a tackle. Broke another tackle. Stiff arming a guy off him. Very good stuff there by Brune. As it's 1st and 10 at the 22. In the pistol, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. Navarro, play action, rolling to his left. Pump fakes. He's going to take off and run. He's tripped up at the 20, brought down around the 18. And that is a gain of 4. There is a flag. You put $10 on the Bobcats, minus 34.5. Ooh. Interesting. It's going to be a holding call on the Bobcats. That'll back them up 10. Yeah, this is it's definitely a change of pace for UMass. Again, 7-7. If you're a UMass fan, I really hope you aren't too offended by, what I'm saying. I'm not picking on you guys on purpose. It's just been a rough year, and I'm definitely pleasantly surprised that it's a close game right now. 1st and 20 at the 32. Navarro in the shotgun, trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Navarro claps, takes the snap, looking over the middle, fires down the left side. It's a wobbler. Oh, and it's caught at the 12. Or pardon me, the 14. There was nobody there. That ball was up in the air for what felt like 10 seconds, and he was wide open. There were UMass players, rushing in there, but I'm surprised there was no one on him. And he's smiling. He knows it. That ball was up there forever. 2nd and 1, ball at the 13. Navarro in the pistol. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. As Navarro takes the snap and hands it off to Brune, who hurdles the guy at the 10-5. Touchdown, Ohio. Brune pressed the Y button and just went airborne on the poor guy that was trying to hit stick him. As now Ohio leads 13-7. Should have took unders for both Bowling Green and UMass. UMass going to win, bro. Just watch. I don't know. Not after that one. Under 45 would have been cash. Well, I don't know. Again, I don't know about right now. If any team is capable of scoring a half a point, it's these two. Yeah, for sure. But right now, though, Ohio is taking the lead. The extra point is up. The extra point is good. 14-7. Ohio leading over UMass with 7:12 left to go in the second quarter. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Folks, if everyone were to subscribe right now, I would actually hit 2,200 subs. So don't be a stranger and hit that subscribe button. It is free. Free as can be, people. You won't have to pay a dime. I promise. I promise. Again, I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, I know there's other competition calling this game tonight. Jaguar Gator, he's a kind of a definitely the model of the channel. Pretty cool guy. Pretty cool guy. Friend of the channel. Oh, yep, they're looking good. And again, if results hold, as I'll go ahead and again switch that. Northern Illinois they have allowed Western Michigan to score. They do have the ball, but if results hold, then there's going to be a huge logjam for first place. Bowling Green again up 6-3 over Akron. Northern Illinois leading 13-7 over Western Michigan. Any given day, folks. That is the way of football. It's always been that way. I find it amazing. I don't know if I'll be able to show you. Let me move my... But yeah, you can look at it. Look at the score. Look at what the score is. Again, it's 14-7. Well, I mean, you can't see that. But look at the win probability. The probability right now has Ohio winning 97%. Like 97% chance to win. And it's only 14-7. That's how one-sided these guys are on paper. When I go live the first time, I'll give away a Pokemon booster box or something huge. Hopefully, we can get more subscribers. Oh yeah, you just gotta. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where you're at or what you're doing their jersey, but you just gotta never. You cannot give up. It's so easy to give up. I assure you, man. It is rough when you're first starting out on YouTube, but you just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. All right, we're back here in Athens, Ohio. Again, it's 14-7. Can UMass answer? And you have a feeling again if it is not, if they can't really answer here, then it is rough. 7-14. They're saying because I said 14-7. I always say the first score, the leading score first. I don't know if it's 14-7. It's 7-14. What do you think? Do you think an announcer would say? Announcer would say the leading score first. It's going to be fair caught at the 8, and that is where. Actually, that's not where. They're going to start at the 25. Yeah, 14-7. Just imagine you're listening to, I don't know who's a good one, Gus Johnson. We're heading to halftime, 7-14. They never say that's 14-7. That's what they say. They say 14-7. The traditional announcer is a nice touch. Update your score, broski. What are you talking about? 007. Are you okay, buddy? It's clearly 14-7. Rose in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Rose drops back. It is a bubble screen. It is caught, but he's not going anywhere. So nothing on the play. You got to say 14-7 Bobcats. I guess I got to add Bobcats in there. That's fair. 2nd and 11 in the shotgun is Rose. Rose, he hands it off, and the Bobcats are all over. That's going to be a loss on the play, a loss of 2. Third and 13 coming up for UMass. You think minus 31.5? Possibly. 007, are you just... I mean, you might actually only have one brain cell. We're going to go ahead and put you in a timeout. We'll let you think about it. I'm not going to ban you, but you're in timeout because you just sound like an idiot. Third and 13, ball at the 22. They need to get to the 35 for a brand new set of downs. In the shotgun is Rose. Rose drops back, looking, fires. It is intercepted. He's at the 30, breaking a tackle, trying to break free, and he's brought down at the 27. And just like that, folks, this one might be over. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Unbelievable. Ohio. They're going to take over and have great field position. Yeah, I don't know what his deal was. It literally says 14-7. Like, I don't know if he has issues. He can't read. If he can't, just be honest about it. I mean, but he can type, so I'm assuming he can read. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats, as they have great field position. In the pistol, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to left. Ball at the UMass 27. As Navarro is going to hand it off up the middle. This is Bongura. He's at the 25, and that's where he stopped after a gain of 2. Some extracurricular there, but nothing going too crazy. That was intercepted by Jack Fries. He's had 4 tackles tonight. He's been all over the place. Junior from Cincinnati, Ohio. As it's 2nd and 8, and there is a delay. Looks like there's an injured player on defense who was up and then just went down, I guess. I don't know. So 5:29 left to go. Ohio leading 14-7. And we might go to commercial break. Or they will. I, of course, will stay right here. Again, we'll check out the other scores from across college football tonight. Bowling Green leading 16-3. Nothing's really changed. Akron has the ball. And Northern Illinois leading 13-7. But Western Michigan looks like they have the ball in Northern Illinois territory. So, pardon me, Western Michigan might be making some noise before the end of the half. Again, appreciate you guys right now. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have, which is more of that traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It is free to do so. The next broadcast... Oh, wait, no, hold on. Never mind. We're in the pistol. We're cutting back as Navarro is going to hand it off up the middle. He's at the 20 and brought down after a gain of 5. So that was kind of sudden. They were just doing a commercial, and then they cut it in the middle, and they brought us back to the game. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Bobcats, ticking under 5 minutes and counting. Again, Ohio trying to take advantage of a turnover. Rose just threw it right to the guy. In the pistol is Navarro. Trips the right to 1 receiver to left. They need to get to the 17 for a brand new set of downs. More like the 16.5. As Navarro hands it off to Bongura. He's got some space at the 15, the 10, the 5, and brought down at the 2. Oh, what a run. It was wide open. The O-line just cleared a path, and Bongura took advantage, made the first guy miss, and there was nothing else. So 1st and goal at the 2. You're watching the Akron Zips. Nice. Nice. That one's a low-scoring game there. 1st and goal at the 2. Navarro in the pistol's going to hand it off up the middle. Bongura goes down as he's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there. So 2nd and goal. And there is a stoppage. Unbelievable. There's no way. There's no way. Unbelievable. All right, well, this is over. lightning delay. So we'll be back in 20 minutes, apparently. Unbelievable. Or is it 30? 30 minutes. Unbelievable. And it's not, I mean, if it was at halftime, it'd be great. Well, we'll be here till midnight, folks. Minus 31 is definitely live. They can score here. Well, unfortunately, you'll have to wait. Everyone will have to wait because of the stupid lightning delay. So, yeah. Well, in the meantime, I guess you guys are free to go. I'm not going to hold you up. I don't have nothing for you guys here. I may, I don't know what I may do. Baseball's worse. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm debating on some things right now. Do I or do I not? I don't know. I'm going to step away. We're in a weather delay. If you stay, great. That's awesome. If not, I don't blame you. Because there's really nothing. Can Ohio still win this by 30? Yes, they can. But right now we're in a weather delay. So let me actually go ahead and type that in the chat here. Let me take this away because that's going to... We'll do that a little bit later. This is how you got the name 100%. You're staying? Oh, great. You put the pressure on me. Let me go ahead and pin this. Okay. I don't know. All right. So we have options. We can... I mean, I can play like a... I don't really have much here, but let me go ahead and pull away from this. So I got to be back here and check it at 7:50. What I can do is play like a game. That's what I can do. So I can go here. So what I can do is I can play a game. That's up to you guys. Again, I won't keep you. I don't really have much. I mean, I play a little Fortnite, the OG version. I have MLB The Show. And then I have... That's really it. I don't really play a bunch of stuff. I don't really play like all this stuff anymore. I have College Football 26. You guys want to see me lose at College Football 26? I can do that. I won't play online either. I'm not even going to lie. We're just going to... That's probably what I'll do. I'll just play College Football 26 in the meantime. Ohio's definitely live for 32-point lead. Yeah. Just subscribe to your channel. I'll be here till 9. I appreciate it, man. Sorry. Yeah, we're in a delay, so we're just going to have to... All right, let me go ahead and... Hold on. I'm going to do this anyway very soon. You're going to do like a... Hold on. I can't remember how this works. Football? Yeah. Oh, geez. Now I hear myself twice. I don't know if that... Can you hear me? You can still hear me, right? Okay, let me... I'm going to turn on the volume soon. I just need to, like, put this in, like, streamer mode or something, and then I can do this without, like, copyright, because copyright would not be cool. Okay. Can you hear anything? You cannot hear anything. Interesting. Let's see. Now you're a Kent State Mac fan. I actually have a Kent State... Can you hear anything? Oh, you probably can't. If you hear me twice, I apologize. Because then I will... If that's the case, then I cannot... Then I won't worry about this. I'm not going to listen. I'll just actually take this out. So that's what we'll do. Okay. You got a TV? It's 5. No, I have an Xbox, sadly. I'm an idiot that got an Xbox. So this is like a Dynasty I stopped doing a while ago. And again, if you are wondering what's going on, we are in a delay. So, you know, if you're wondering, show the game or whatnot, well, I can show you this college football game. But So yeah, no, this is, I forgot what year I'm in. I'll show you just a little bit of this because I'm sure you guys don't care, and that's okay. I wouldn't care either. I mean, I kind of would care, but yeah, I'm in 2029. That is me. Doc delay. I forgot how to do all this. It's been a while. Okay, yeah. So let's see what I've done here as Kent State. My first year, not so great. 2025, 2-10, 6-7, 10-3, went 13-1. Feel like it's pretty good. I think we made the playoff. I can't remember, to be honest with you. You hear me? Okay, it's good. Can we take an absolutely horrendous team and make them amazing, or just okay? Amazing is kind of hard. Yeah, this is the best you got. I mean, again, I was managing Kent State, and we are 3-0. We're about to host Boise State. Now, it has been a while since I played this, so you're probably going to see me lose on stream. And if you think I play like a rat, like a lot of drag routes, well, unfortunately, that's the only way I can win. By the way, I'm on Heisman. I want to make that clear as well. I do play on Heisman. That is the most difficult. And let me know if the game audio is too loud. We're going to go and adjust it here. I can't hear a thing. So if you find it too loud, let me know. You think 31 is good? That's pretty yeah, for sure. It's pretty good. I would say so with Kent State. Let me just double check. I should be on Heisman, though. I don't want... Yeah, there it is. Heisman. For all you guys doubting, there you go. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm probably going to get wrecked. Again, I will be monitoring. I am aware that you guys are here for Ohio and UMass. So, I do apologize. Did you go to Kent State? No, I did not. I absolutely know nothing about this game, so everything you say makes no sense to me. Very sorry. It's just a virtual game. It's just a virtual game. Heisman is the highest level of difficulty. And that is pretty much it. You'll just agree for now? All right, well, hey, that'll work. I will take it. Again, I apologize. If you see me lose 56-0, that is perfectly normal. There's me missing a tackle. And we're just going to allow that to happen. I really only run one defense. You guys were to play me, I would probably lose by 30. So again, if you are just tuning in, I'm going to probably say that every few minutes. If you're just tuning in, we are in a weather delay. So that is why we're playing this right now. Of course. Let Jamel Claypool look really good. It is ranked. Yeah, they're ranked. I mean, I'm sure they're good. And I got baited. Just a throw over the middle, and I'm getting wrecked right now. Right now, it is not looking good. I'll change up the defense. You'll have 10 minutes from... nice. Okay, decent defense there, but no pass rush. Need Ohio 31.5. Come on, baby. Hopefully the Thunder don't end the game. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Again, I will check it in about 20 minutes, and then we'll see what's happening. Yeah, okay, he's wide open over the middle. There it is. It's going to be first and goal for them. I'm getting wrecked. Something I like to do in the future is, you know, of course, just do this a little bit more. Again, have like when I'm not calling a game, just play a game. I don't know, somehow get you guys involved. That is, I don't know, like somehow like have you guys call plays or something like that. I don't know, it'd be pretty neat. Oh, jeez. Come on, hold him. 5-2. Either way, I lose. I think that's what we're doing here. Look at that. Oh, they're going to kick a field goal. Okay, well, thank you. Because I was not ready to stop this. He actually missed it. Well, we'll take it. I promise is on Heisman. That was pretty wild. All right, I can't remember. I can't remember if Presley was any good. I cannot remember if he was any good at all. Let's see here. Do some bread and butter places. First time I've actually played. Actually, no, it's the second time I've played in front of you guys. Not you guys specifically, but there we go. We're going to abuse the drag routes. Again, we're not really a great team. Hey, that works. Hello, I know exactly, right? We'll take it. We'll take it when we can. We'll take the missed field goals. If they have a bad kicker, they have a bad kicker. There we go. We got some space. We'll cut inside real quick. Okay, now we're starting to feel it now. That's a first down for the Golden Flashes. Weather delay. Yep, sadly. Again, I'll check again in about 20 minutes. A little under 20 minutes. Oh, boy, this isn't good. Oh, can we set our feet? We kind of did. Hold on to it. Oh, let's go. What a play. And that is a first down for the Golden Flashes. Look at me being a Golden Flash fan for a little bit. Take the out route there. Just popping in and give a quick like. Boy, has college football changed. I know, right? It certainly changed the angle of the camera. It's pretty interesting. No, we're in a weather delay because Mother Nature hates us and wants us to have this MAC game go till midnight. So, yeah, I'm kind of just playing this in the meantime. Thought about Fortnite was on the table. We elected to not do Fortnite. We elected to not go with Fortnite. Gonna have to figure something out though because I heard myself talking and that would bother me a lot. If I stream tomorrow and I do plan on playing games that I need the audio for, I don't know why my guy was slipping and sliding everywhere. That's not good. That is unfortunate. But I'll have to figure that out. Kent State wears different uniforms every game. Yeah. Yeah, these are fine. These are fine. Can we do it? No, that's a bad throw. There we go. There we go. Both teams don't want it. They don't want it. I forced it. I should have taken the drag underneath. Should have done it. Got greedy. Wanted it. And it does not pay off. It wasn't even a good throw. I held it down too much, too. Oh, great. Yo, Doctor's playing college football. Yep. I'll have to get this game to make Miami, Ohio a contender to Ohio State. Heck yeah. Yeah, no, it's pretty fun. It definitely, the recruiting for a small school, pretty difficult after the first year especially because you have a lot of people transferring. So, like, the first year for smaller schools, you're going to get, it's tough. But, you know, it's pretty fun, though. It's a nice little challenge. Okay. Oof, yeah, no. Terrible throw. I don't know what I was doing. Looked like Nathan Peterman on that one. I don't know if there was any... Were there any, like, NFL quarterbacks from Kent State? Does anyone know that? Okay, all right. Let's not make the doctor look like a fool in front of the audience here. I bet you would be doing much better if you played with Colorado. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but you know, yeah, I don't know. I kind of enjoy the challenge of building a smaller school. That's pretty fun. Colorado and College Bowl 25, I guess. Yeah, Wishador and Travis Hunter. That was pretty fun. I don't think I actually ever played with those guys. I don't think I did. I don't think I played with Colorado and 25 at all. Like, I'm a Pitt fan, so I played with Pitt, and of course, I actually had a dynasty with Massachusetts, and I'll be honest, I feel like I was doing pretty good. I won back to back with those guys. It was it's a lot easier in that one than this one to build from the ground up. Josh Cribbs. Okay, Josh Cribbs. Nice. That's a good pull. Josh Cribbs. Heck yeah. Hey, he was pretty good. He was a good punt returner, special teamer. Julian Edelman. Julian Edelman played. Okay, he was quarterback. Nice, nice. Nice. Okay. So I know James Harrison went, but obviously he wasn't a quarterback. I couldn't really think of many other Kent State players. The RPO, he's sliding down. Maybe their kicker will miss if we stop him here. Probably not. Apparently, you just Googled. Oh, I gotcha. I guess, yeah, they apparently would have given it away. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that's going to be a first down. That's tough. Oh, yeah, it's free. It's free. That's a touchdown for the Broncos. Jack Lambert. Oh, I did not know that. I feel like I actually knew that. I forgot. I feel like I forgot. Very nice. All right, maybe I can get something going here. 2-minute drill. 2-minute drill. No. No, we're going to make it happen right here. Okay. We're going to make it happen. Dustin Crum. Not too familiar with Dustin Crum. Oh, man, that's not good. Take the free real estate there. That is a golden flash first down. Apparently cannot check out of this. So that's actually not good. We'll just do the same play we did earlier. Okay, we're going to try to get out of bounds here. We did not. We'll just call a timeout. We're fine. I want to get out of that formation. Let's see. Ran this play earlier. X could be open. B could be open. X is open. Y was coming open, too. That was a nice play. We'll step out of bounds. He plays in the CFL now, apparently signed with the Chiefs in 2022. 5-1, you say, in Uruguay. Yeah, that's nice. Dustin Crum plays for the Red Blacks. Gotcha. Nice throw, nice catch. Thought this was the UMass game. You're correct. If you want to look on Google, you'll find out it's on a weather delay. So, I'm very sorry, Luther. Okay, that's not good. I really wanted to get rid of it, man. See, I'm looking like Rose there. Rose did that earlier. I'm gonna call a timeout. Was the UMass game, then lightning delay. Yep. It's still going to be it whenever we get back to it. I'll check in about 10 minutes. As we're just trying to make it happen here. Third and 11. Oh, do we have it? We have it. That's a touchdown. Golden State. No, Golden State. Kent State, Golden Flashes. There we go. Golden State. Touchdown, Golden State. I don't think that would ever be said by anyone else again. Almost blocked it. Jeez. Just joined. Why is the game delayed? Thunder and lightning. Well, actually, it's more lightning, not thunder. Lightning and thunder. It is on the top of the screen there for the chat. I did put it there. I went through the extra work to like, hey, you know what? We're going to go ahead and put it there so people coming in there can kind of see what's happening. But unfortunately, it's just too hard to look. Anybody, you're welcome. But yeah, like I said, I put it there. I put it there. Trust me, I was thinking about you guys. You guys might not think about me, but I was thinking about you guys for sure. We're just doing some entertainment until the weather delay has ended. All right, halftime hosting Boise State, number 17, Boise 7-7. Let me check on Twitter to see if we have any more updates on the weather delay. Again, I'm going to check in about 10 minutes. Ohio. Because it supposedly resets every... like every time there's a lightning strike. Okay, no delay, so good. All right, so we can check in again at just under 10 minutes. We'll check. What's up, Isaac? How's it going? College football, yep. Yep. We're kind of just waiting for this weather delay to end. I don't think I'll be able to finish this game. That's okay. Probably shouldn't have taken on number 17 Boise State without no warm-up, you know. Again, it's probably been about a month and a half or so. Kent State plays tomorrow night. Oh, they do? Nice. I can actually check that real quick. They play Central Michigan. Nice. Let's go do it. We'll take the cheap check down there. You know, I can't get anyone to miss with these spin moves. What's the point of spinning if you don't want to make a miss? You're playing college football? Nice. Look at that. Great minds think alike there, Joseph. I couldn't get anything there. I could have actually hit the hole if I wasn't a bot, but, you know, I'm a bot. Dr. Weather Delay. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's in the running said that's why they call me Delay, because of all the, like, you guys kill me. We can hit it. I was worried. If I threw it like he was going to catch up, I knew it was going to be a bad throw. 4th and 3. Realistically, you should punt, but I'm actually going to go for it. I believe I can get 3 yards. I think I can get 3 yards. Do I do the bread and butter play that's been working? No, we're going to try something else. Touchdown, Kent flashes. Run slants. I'm afraid to run slants. That's too far down the field. I'm not good. Like, I have to play... So, what I usually do when I play, like, people is I kind of bring you in, right, with the little dink and dunks, and then, you know, you start pressing, and then if I have a decent player, oh, yeah, we're going to go ahead and abuse you over the top. Again, I'm not great, and I really wanted to throw to RB there, but I panicked. I panicked so bad. But that's kind of what I do. That would be meteorologist. We're going to do this little post here over. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's a first down for the Kent State Golden Flashes. Breaking news, LeBron is coming back for the Lakers tonight. Nice. Good for LeBron. Taking us outside. Priestley almost there. Checking again in about 6 minutes. I'll check to see what's going on in Athens, folks. But again, we are still in a weather delay. Ooh, we might try it here. Oh, and he just couldn't hold on to it. Unfortunate. Do you play subs? Subs like subbing these guys out? No, I mean, I kind of... We're Kent State, man. We don't have good subs. Dang it, Priestley. I was hoping he could... Sorry, it's recommending a 56-yard field goal. Do I try that? No. We want... We're going to try... I'm looking at A. If it's not A, I'm looking at Y. If it's not Y, I'm looking at RB. RB. Catch it on the run. No way, dude. Unbelievable. That's a killer. All right. No bueno. I blitz too. Well, that's fine. I just swift on the tackle. About 5 more minutes, folks. Then we'll check to see what's going on in Athens. Dang you. Dang you. Dang you. I don't think I'm winning this game. Be nice if I can get some pass rush there. We're not going to get that. Ooh, let's go. Finally, an incomplete pass. Jeez, 15 for 16. I don't know how I'm going to... Yeah, how do you win? I mean, they're wide open, but still. Putting 5 down linemen on this one. We're going to go a little crazy here. Let's go. I had a feeling it was going to be him. 51-yard attempt. Would be nice if you shanked it. Would be nice if you shanked it. Would be pretty cool, actually. Would be the nicest thing you've ever done. But you put it right down the middle. You miss one from the goal line, but you sink one from 52 or 51. All right. Pretty much one last chance after this drive. It'll be time to check what's going on. That's a nice little return. Haven't really run the ball a lot. So I don't know if this play will really work the way I want it to. Yeah, we'll just do that. Get off him. College basketball, Kansas Duke. 15 minutes. Yeah, that'd be a big game. In about 4 more minutes, then we'll be checking to see what's going on in Athens, Ohio. We're just waiting for this one. We're waiting for the 30 minutes to conclude, and then for halftime, I guess I can finish this game. It should save it. Sometimes it doesn't. It just depends. Doctor, you heard Rodgers might play. Yeah, no, I saw it, dude. I'm hoping he does. There we go. We'll take that every day. We'll take that every day, man. 1st and 10. We're just driving and driving. The screen. Okay, ran into my own people. Well, that is a Golden Flash's first down. Ideally, what I should do is I should somehow have it to where I can have like the crowd noise, like this crowd noise in the background while I call a game. I feel like that would help the channel so much. Wide open over there. Be nice if 87 would have blocked that guy, but it's all good. It's all good. Blocking is optional on this team.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field.
No bueno. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. There it is. I should have just thrown it away. And that's how I'm going to lose this game. Should have thrown it away. All right. Well, going to lose that one. So it is about time anyway to check out what's going on in the Boise State game. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me hide this. Let's bring that up. Go back over here. So, yeah, you guys didn't see nothing. You guys just saw me lose the game. That's okay, though. What an idiot. I know. I'm an idiot. That was just terrible. I don't know what I was doing. Macy Bartholomew saying, hey, look at this. Click on this. You get a virus. You get a virus. You get a virus. We all get viruses. All right, let's see what we got here. We are still in a delay. Hopefully we get something on the bottom that lets us know the specifics. They're still rapping about the rankings. Yeah, did they release them? Let me look at those, actually. So let me put that up. Okay. Let me go ahead and bring up the scoreboard again. Hold on. Oh, wait, no, the scoreboard is over here. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Is that it? Let me refresh this. Is this updated or is this not updated? Do they not have it yet? This game is scheduled to resume in 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes. That's good. So I guess they haven't posted it yet. I'm assuming they have yet to post, or they have not completed it yet. The rankings. Am I just a bot? I can't click on it? So they haven't released the rankings yet. Or if they have, I don't have it over here. Well, that's a bummer. I'd like to see the playoff rankings. I know Pitt is going to drop out of it. That's the AP 25, but like the actual college football rankings. Can't make this up. Kentucky's tied 54-54. Basketball so rigged. I mean, I don't know about all that. All right. So, again, what we're going to do, essentially, is finish the rest of this half, which it's almost done. And then, I guess, go back and see if that game saved. If it didn't save, well, then I don't know what I'll do. I'll just goof off. I don't know. So 3 more minutes. Again, I think, yeah, they were driving. If Ohio scores a touchdown, I mean, I don't want to say it's over, but, considering how UMass has looked, it may very well be over. So, yeah. I don't know. Hopefully they stand tall. Man. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. And then we're back. I got nothing, though. Let me see what's happening in college football this week. Can Ohio win by 30? I think they can, especially if they punch it in here. If they punch it in here, then yeah, they might cruise in the second half. But it wouldn't surprise me if they struggle to score as well, because just because of the weather. I mean, the weather it is. Why is this like this? Do I need to go like that? Yeah, because of the weather. I mean, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you, to be honest with you, Steven. To be honest, I could not tell you. Is Rogers going to practice tomorrow? I don't know. I don't have the answers to these questions. I have nothing. Miami number 13? Really? They're 15 of the AP. I could see that. I guess they had a nice win. I mean, I don't really buy Miami to beat anybody, though. I don't know. I'd like to look at the rankings, though. That's what I'm kind of hoping they at least can show us. Or I guess you said they're still going over it, right? Like they're going over it right now. So I guess they haven't released it yet. Why is game delay weather? Weather. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm sure you're a nice guy, JP. But it's like, I'm just going to say terrorist attack next time. Like, yeah, terrorist attack. They're arresting the guy, and we should resume very soon. Maybe I'm the problem. I have a problem. I think that's what it is. I guess I'm a jerk. Hope he plays on Sunday. I was looking forward to the play. Oh, me too. I mean, just because of the rivalry, but also, again, he gives us the best chance to win. Yep, they're arresting him right now. He has been put in the car. They're sending him on his way. All right. I don't know if that's live or not, but Ohio's running onto the field. So I don't know if they're trying to catch UMass off guard or whatnot. All right. Looks like we're good. Navarro is in the pistol. 2nd and goal at the 3. Navarro takes the snap, and he hands it off the middle. He's got it. Touchdown, Ohio Bobcats. So the first play, it's a touchdown. And that is probably, sadly, that may be it. I'm getting a DK jersey for my birthday. Don't drop it. So after all that, 5 plays, 27 yards, 207. I guess that's accurate, game time wise. As the snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 21-7, Ohio leading over UMass with 3:47 left to go. So after that nice 30-minute break, we're going to head to another break. Actually, they might not head over to commercials. That would be nice if they didn't. That'd be kind of scummy if they did. And again, based on other results, Ohio and a plethora of other teams could find themselves in the lead, or tied for first at least, because again, Western Michigan, they were losing earlier. We'll check that at halftime. But Central Michigan, Ohio, Toledo, Buffalo, and Miami of Ohio all at 4-2 in the MAC. So a huge, just a lot of stuff happening. Western Michigan has taken the lead. They're up 14-13 apparently. That's what's given. That's what they're saying on the screen. So, but if Northern Illinois able to come back, it would make things very interesting in the final week of the season. So again, 3:44 left to go here in the second quarter, 21-7, as Ohio kicks it off, and that is going to bounce. Or no, it's fielded at the 5, and that's where he's going to call a fair catch. So UMass will have it at the 25, and again, they need to get something going. If they don't score here, it may be over already. And I'll go ahead and end the pinned message there. Apparently, Ohio has won every single game they've played against UMass. So they are 4-0. Last time they played was in 2018. All right. In the shotgun is Rose. Rose, receiver to left, receiver to the right as he hands it off down the left side. And he is lost in the backfield as down he goes. That's a loss of 4. He couldn't find anything. Oh, this is not Rose. This is Grant Jordan. We have another quarterback in there for UMass. As looks like they have done away with Rose. He threw the pick, and that was it. Was pretty good before that, though. 2nd and 14 ball at the 21. Jordan drops back, looking over the middle. Fires. It is caught at the 38 and pushed out of bounds, but he will have the first down. First down, Minutemen. Jordan with a nice throw. Again, that was tight coverage. So 1st and 10 at the 38. Jordan in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Jordan swings it out. It's a bubble screen. He runs into his own blocker. Looking like Dr. DeLay running into his own lineman. As that's going to be maybe half a yard, nothing more than that. So 2nd and a long 9. In the shotgun is Jordan. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right, and he's gonna actually keep it on the RPO. Jordan's tripped up and again is tackled at the 39-yard line. So 3rd and 9 coming up for the Minutemen, as they may take it to the 2-minute warning. I'm not too sure. It's like they just released the rankings officially, and yeah, I can't really see too much. Alabama at 10. Texas at 17. I feel like Texas should be in the 20s. But, all right, that is the 2-minute warning. Ohio leading 21-7 as UMass there, 3rd and 9 at the 39. Akron 6-6 with Bowling Green at the half. Western Michigan leading 14-13 over Northern Illinois in the 3rd quarter. So it looks like they're not cutting away to commercial. That's always nice. They're highlighting here Western Michigan and Ohio apparently last week said it was a tough loss for Ohio. as Western Michigan would win 17-13 a week ago. Western Michigan, again, they're playing at Northern Illinois. They have at Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan not really that great. Ohio plays Buffalo next week. Central Michigan plays Kent State tomorrow, then Toledo. So Central Michigan has a tough opponent the last week as well. Yeah, a lot of teams just beating up on each other, pretty much. All right, 39 for UMass. Ball at the 39. They need to get to the 48 for a brand new set of downs. Jordan in the shotgun as he drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is caught at the 45. He's trying to extend, but he's not going to get there as he's tackled at the 48-yard line. That is going to be a yard short. And they are going to keep their offense on the field. I mean, that is what you really got to do. I mean, this is it. Wonder how the head coach feels as they show him looking pretty depressed. Not impressed, depressed. It's going to be an end around. He's got it at the 50s, at the 45, and brought down at the 41. It worked. Gibson on the run. Gain of 12. That is a first down for the Minutemen as the clock stops temporarily at 1:19 to go. So 1st and 10 as the clock now resumes. Jordan is in the shotgun, and he hands it off up the middle, crossing the 40, still moving the legs, and is brought down at the 37 for a gain of 4. And there is a timeout by UMass with 1:04 left to go in the first half. UMass scores here. It's not over. I'll definitely be honest. I don't think it would be over. Again, UMass not looking terrible. I mean, the score doesn't look promising. You double each score if this is the score at the half. It'd be 42-14, which would be kind of par for the course for them. But, they've honestly been moving the ball decently well. At least the first 2 drives. Last 2 drives, maybe not the best, but they're moving the ball well here. Looking to make it a 2-score game. All right, 2nd and 6 for UMass as the timeout concludes. They have 2 timeouts left as Jordan is in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking to his left, fires. It is tipped and incomplete. Pass a little bit behind the intended target. Pass intended to Kelly. Farmed saying, come on, defense. Well, defense is rising here. 3rd and 6. Jordan is in the shotgun. They need to get to the 31 for a brand new set of downs, and there is another timeout taken by UMass with a minute left to go. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It is free. It is free to do so. You need this 31.5 lead. Lock in. That's doable. 14 right now. Need 22 points. It's doable. It's doable. United States over Uruguay, 5-1. Man, that is amazing. Can they play like that next summer? I hope so. Doubtful, but I hope so. 3rd and 6. Jordan in the shotgun. Again, they need to get to the 31 for a brand new set of downs. Jordan drops back, looking, fires to his left. It is incomplete. No flag, no nothing. You have to imagine they will... go for it. Receiver not doing a great job. Not really going for the ball. I mean, again, they don't really look like they... they don't really look like they belong, to be honest with you. Looks like they're bringing on the kicker. This would be a 55-yard attempt. Wow. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is blinding. It is short. Oh, that's a bummer for UMass. And now Ohio will take over at their own 37. And they may push this. They may push it. I think they will. That scoreboard is blinding. Jeez, But yeah, no, the kick was just short. Man. All right, 1st and 10 at the 37. Navarro drops back looking, fires. It is incomplete. Couldn't quite hold on to it. It was wide open. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bobcats as they look again to make this 3-score game. I imagine they will be aggressive here. Navarro in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. And now there is another timeout. No, there's a flag. Number 11. Phenomenal job commentating. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm trying. I don't think I will, to be honest with you, because the game might be out of hand. Like, once it goes out of hand, that is something I need to work on. Is like, you know, if it's like a 20, 30-point game, I kind of check out. I go through the motions. As Navarro drops back looking, steps up, fires. It is dropped. The throw a little bit behind him. Dropped at the 35-yard line. That was Boncour's had a nice night running the ball, just maybe not known for his hands. I'm not too sure. 3rd and 15 coming up for the Bobcats. But I appreciate the kind words, really do. But yeah, that's something I have to work on. Is like once it gets into blowout territory, that's when I tend to not care as much. And you guys can tell as Navarro hands it off down the left side. He's at the 35, the 40, and brought down around the 45-yard line. That is a nice gain of 13. Going to be a little short there. The clock does stop. Don't know who called the timeout. Looks like it was Ohio. Told you guys Ohio got this in the bag. Well, you are indeed correct. Most likely correct, I would say. So timeout, 34 seconds left. It is 4th and 2. NCAA basketball, Arkansas. Number 27, Arkansas only, or number 21, Arkansas only up by 5 on Winthrop, 46-41. Interesting there. I guess that was an upset alert. I'm not too sure why they brought that one up only. Start talking about other games, etc. when it's a blowout. Yeah, I mean, I kind of bring it up every now and then. I'll talk about what's happening, and there's only 2 other games, really. That's the bummer on the the weekdays. As it's 4th and 2, ball at the 45 in the shotgun, trips to the right to one receiver to the left. As he takes a snap, rolling to his right is Navarro. He's going to take off and run, and what was he doing? That's a sack. Navarro just wouldn't throw it. And now the Minutemen will have a chance. I don't know what happened there on the screen. I think they were shocked too. The screen, it doesn't know what to think. Let me refresh this. But yeah, I don't know what the heck happened. Navarro just wouldn't throw it away. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Minutemen. They have a chance. Didn't think it would, but yeah, they all have a chance here. Need a co-host. Yeah, co-host would be cool. Would be tough to do as Jordan drops back. Heavy pressure, spins away, and he's still going to go down. That is a sack. A loss of 9. Like a historic game? Talk about historic games. I don't really know. Like, do I just kind of talk about... I don't really know too much about the schools. Like, if you're talking about just games in general, I mean, I'm a huge NFL guy. I know and love the NFL. You know, comparing the game to other games, talking about history, it's what announcers tend to do. Yeah, that's fair. I'd have to look into that, Rufus. I need to find a nice balance. That is one thing I do tend to struggle with when the game does kind of become lethargic, boring, one-sided. I tend to struggle keeping the conversation going. Hope all is well. I was going to take Ohio, but looking at the history, they never beat UMass by 33.5, so I'm just watching. I think it will be 38-17. Okay, interesting there, Anthony. Jordan drops back, looking, fires. It is dropped. He was wide open at the 26. Throw was a little bit behind him, but he had plenty of time to adjust and just couldn't make the catch. That is right there. Hit him right here. Oh, that is, I mean, again, that's why you're 0-10. You can't make the simple plays. Unbelievable. Now it's going to be 3rd and long. 14 seconds left until the half. When is the MAC championship? Probably, 3 weeks from now? As Jordan drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 43, trying to get out of bounds, and he cannot. And that's going to be a 4th down. I don't know. Maybe did they give him out of bounds, or they say they took a timeout? Because the clock stopped. So 4th and 5. Looks like, again, 6 seconds left. They're at the 44. Drops back. Jordan is running for his life. He's at the other 40. Jordan throws, and that is intercepted. Fielded at the 10. He's at the 15. He's dancing around. He's at the 20. Now he's running backwards and runs out of bounds at the 16. There is a flag. Unless this is against Ohio. This is halftime. I'll bug up if Ohio wins. Bug up? What does that mean? I actually don't know what that means. But Ohio's probably going to win. They're going to say roughing the passer. Oh, well. That's interesting. There goes the 31.5. Look at this guy. The Bobcat's name is Rufus. He once attacked the Buckeye. Okay, that's cool. Rufus and Brutus, huh? That's interesting. Similar there. Personal foul. Defense. Unnecessary roughness. 15-yard penalty. That is an automatic 1st down. It's going to be one more play, barring another penalty. A defensive penalty. I think that's a weak call, by the way. If you're wondering my opinion, he throws it, and he hits him pretty much almost immediately. Now, I guess the problem, he didn't even really wrap up. Yeah, I don't like that call. That's a pretty weak call. But it looks like UMass will have a chance here. This is going to be a 47-yard attempt. He missed one from 55. It was short. But Derek Morris will have a chance to make this 21-10 once again, as there is the kick. It is up. It is no good. Just a little bit left. So Morris had 2 chances to knock it through, unable to make it happen. And that is the end of the first half. 21-7. Wait a second. Well, yeah, no, that is half. Okay, I don't know. Oh, UMass was staying on the field. All right, 21-7. Toledo and Ohio could be going to the Big East. In basketball, because are you talking about the American Conference? Because the American Conference is pretty much like the Big East now. But no, I know the Big East. It's done. I miss the Big East. I miss it very much, especially as a Pitt fan. We had a lot of success there. All right, 21-7, and that is the score at the half. Let's see what's happening across the other places. Akron and Bowling Green Akron leading 9-6 over Bowling Green, and then Western Michigan, they are pulling away 21-13 over Northern Illinois. So it doesn't really look like they will lose that one. So Western Michigan may be heading to the MAC championship again. They still could lose and fall into that big shuffle, but right now it's looking like they will do very well. Kent can get a bowl if they win the next 2 games. Interesting. Yeah, again, the MAC is definitely hectic. Let's go ahead and show you that part right here. The MAC, again, it's just everyone just right in the middle. I mean, it just means more in the MAC, by the way. If there's any SEC fans, yes, this is kind of a shot at you guys. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, from top to bottom, I mean, is this really, again, yeah, obviously you have Massachusetts, not the greatest. But a lot of teams there in the middle. And, just that can still compete. 5-1, 4-2, 4-2, 4-2, 4-2. I mean, a lot of 4-2s, some 3-3s, 3-4s. It really is a close conference. Now we'll see if they release the rankings on here. I doubt it. Okay, there we go. So this is the updated college football rankings, folks. On the left side, Ohio State at 1. Indiana at 2, and I agree with those two. A&M at 3. Could have made the argument they deserved to drop after almost losing to South Carolina. But they won, so that's what matters. Georgia moving up to 4. I think that's fair. Texas Tech at 5. Ole Miss at 6. Oregon at 7. I don't really think Ole Miss is that great, but it is what it is. Oregon at 7. Again, I also don't think A&M is that great either. But anyway, Oklahoma at 8. Notre Dame at 9. Alabama falls to 10. BYU at 11. Utah at 12. Miami 13. Vanderbilt 14, USC 15. USC has a shot. That's interesting because USC, they travel to Oregon, and that's going to be a huge game, probably one of the bigger games next week. Georgia Tech, they play Pittsburgh this week. That's going to be also a big game. But Georgia Tech at 16, Texas at 17. Again, I don't know. I feel like they should be even lower after getting blown out there. Michigan 18, Virginia 19, Tennessee at 20. And then 5 new ranked teams, because a lot of stuff happening at the bottom of the college football rankings. All this really means is that these 5 are not going to be in it. And really, Tennessee isn't going to be in it either. Neither is Texas. I doubt Texas unless a lot of teams in front of them lose. But Illinois taking 21, Missouri 22, 23, 24. Oh, wow, look at that. All right, there's various small halftime, apparently. But, yeah, that is interesting. So, anyway, we're back. So, short half. That is awesome, actually. So, let us go back to this. So, yeah, that's kind of shocking. But we'll take it. I won't complain about that at all. USA Soccer. Yep, USA Soccer looked pretty good tonight. So that was a very short half. So here comes Ohio as it's 1st and 10 at the 25. In the pistol, 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Navarro takes a snap, and he hands it off up the middle as he's going to be brought down after a gain of a yard. That was Brune on the carry, and he's been kind of a bruiser tonight. Well, that's a nice surprise. They barely went. Yeah, I guess it's because of the delay. Wouldn't have expected that, but that is very nice. They're thinking of us. Not going to be here till midnight after all. 2nd and 9, Navarro in the shotgun. 2 receivers to right, 1 receiver to left. As Navarro looking to change the play. Sending a man in motion as Navarro takes the snap, hands it off, and Brune gets nowhere. So he's brought down at the 26. Ohio so flat tonight? Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. You double the score, it's 42-14. I don't think Ohio would complain about that. 3rd and 9 for Ohio and the Bobcats. Navarro is going to be in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. As Navarro takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, and he's going to take off a run. He's at the 30, the 35, spin move at the 40, bounces outside at the 45. Oh, and he loses the ball. He got rocked, And the Minutemen may have it. The Minutemen do. Unbelievable. It was a great play by Navarro until he tried to get some more yards. He got greedy. And the Minutemen will have a chance. Navarro, again, doing a lot of things there. It was a great run. But then, bam, it just got knocked loose there. And UMass with it. As it's going to be 1st and 10 for UMass. What are they recovered at? I actually can't quite tell. All right, 1st and 10. UMass are at the Ohio 48. As Jordan, moving to his right, fires. It is caught. And he is blown up after a gain of a yard. That was Jax Markovich with the catch. And again, nothing doing there. 2nd and 10 coming up for UMass. UMass, again, would be interesting if they get it going here. Would be nice. Would be pretty cool to see this. I mean, again, to witness their first one of the season would be hectic as Jordan steps up. He's spinning around, trying to fight forward. That's actually very impressive that he got back. Actually, he did get a yard there. So, yeah, second, or I guess it's going to be 3rd and 9. I guess they're going to say line of scrimmage. I thought he already had a yard, but oh well. Regardless, it's going to be 3rd and 9 now for Jordan and the Minutemen in the shotgun. They need to get to the 38 for a brand new set of downs as Jordan takes the snap, looking to his left. Jordan stepping up, and he's going to take off. He cuts inside at the 40, extending. Did he get there? He did. That is a 1st down for the Minutemen. Nice run there by Jordan. After that nice run, he's now at a yard. Again, he's been running around backwards for no reason. So 1st and 10 for Jordan as he takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He's at the 35 and brought down at the 30. That is a gain of 8. That is Faulkner on the carry as we're at 11:40 and counting in the 3rd quarter. Ohio leading 21-7. UMass, though, with the ball, forcing the turnover earlier. As Jordan swings out, it's a bubble screen. It's caught at the 30, and he's got the 1st down, pushed down at the 27. Gain of 3, though he only needed 2. And again, that is a Minutemen 1st down. Ohio by 34.5. I'm starting to have the doubts now. Yeah, and still plenty of time. So, yes, you could be very much correct. But, man, I don't know. Jordan in the shotgun. As he's looking around, sending a man in motion. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Jordan takes a snap, moving to his right. It looks like it's a run. He's at the 25 and pushed down at the 24. That is a gain of 2. Oh, a gain of 3. The ref just moved the ball an extra yard for interest. I don't know. That was weird. So 2nd and 7 coming up for the Minutemen. Grant Jordan, 34 yards passing, only 1 rushing yard, or actually 4 rushing yards. That is wrong or that is wrong, either one. So 2nd and 7 for Jordan and the Minutemen. Ball at the 23 in the shotgun. Trips left, 2 receivers to the right. Jordan sending a man in motion. Jordan takes the snap, looking to his right. Pump fakes. Moving to his right is Jordan. He's under heavy duress. Throws. It's caught at the 20. Pushed out of bounds immediately for a gain of 4. That was McConaughey with the catch. Need a few turnovers. Oh, yes, Ohio does. If you want the 34.5. I mean, that is one of the largest spreads I've ever seen, especially considering that none of these teams are a Power 4 team. 3rd and 3, ball at the 19 in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Jordan takes a snap, hands it off up the middle of Faulkner. He's at the 15, the 10, and brought down at the 9. That is a 1st down for UMass. Massachusetts moving the ball and moving it well. Red Zone brought to you by Verizon, apparently. Look at that. A shout out Verizon, I guess. I don't have Verizon anymore. First and goal at the 9 in the shotgun. Trips left. Tight end in tight. As Jordan moving to his right. Under heavy pressure. Floats it up. And that is way out of bounds. Incomplete. Jordan likes running backwards. That is a huge problem. Rose likes doing it as well. Cannot do that. This is not a video game. But then again, he has been under duress, heavy duress. Second and goal, ball at the 9. Jordan is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Jordan takes the snap, looking to his right. Now over the middle. Moving to his left is Jordan. Now moving to his right is Jordan. He's at the 30. Throws. It is caught. Oh, what a play. Touchdown, UMass. Oh, my goodness. What a catch. What a play by Jordan. Elijah Pedro. Vote for Pedro, especially in the end zone, folks. And it's a 1-score game. Jordan. Oh, man, I thought he was going to lose a lot of yards there. Again, he was at the 30. Keep in mind, they snapped it at the 9. But a dart on the run. It's now 21-13. Of course, Ohio leading. We're pending, of course, the extra points. As the snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 21-14. Ohio still leading, but UMass making it a game. And the sideline, they're so happy. They're so happy. Oh, it's honestly... It's kind of, I don't know. It's you pull for them. They're definitely like the ultimate underdog. They're just not used to this. 14 points. That's a lot. Let's go. Yeah, unbelievable stuff, man. That was a play. That was actually a really good play by Jordan. Might flip to, yeah, I know, right? Let me actually, well, I don't know. Hold on. I won't put up the poll yet. I won't put up a poll. If UMass actually ties it, I might put up a poll again. I don't know. Let me actually put up a poll. Mine as well. I don't know what poll it would be. Can't really do the spread. I don't think 34.5. That's not hitting anymore. Unless Ohio just scores, turnover, stuff like that. Hold on. Let's see. That was an amazing play, to be honest. All right, so we're going to have 3 choices for a no, 1 choice for a yes. Are you pulling for UMass? Yes, always pull for an underdog. Nope, I need Ohio to win for my bet. No, OU, baby. So you just let me know if you're an Ohio fan. Are you a fan? Are you pulling for Ohio because you need them to win for your bets? Or are you just a fan of the game? You want to see an underdog win? Let me know what you think. 0-10, they got to win something. I know, exactly. Rip the 31.5. Oh, exactly. Exactly. I don't know if it happens anymore. Again, it could happen. It really could. I mean, if UMass shows their 0-10 selves again, I mean, they could easily allow 21 points in a 5-minute period. I saw it firsthand. I covered already UMass and Akron, they pulled away very quickly. It started off nice, but then Akron made it a blowout. Extremely. Like within minutes. A hat, a T-shirt, a keychain. They got to win something. Wouldn't that be something? You make T-shirts for winning a game, like a meaningless game on the road. That would be something. All right, we are back again. 21-14. Ohio still, of course, in control, but UMass with some momentum. as that is going to be fair caught. And Ohio will take over at the 25. That would be pretty crazy to make T-shirts saying I was there. I was there when they won their game, their only game of 2025. Again, they are still down, and Ohio, again, a very good team. So yeah, this is still Ohio's game for sure. 1st and 10, ball at the 20, no, actually the 27. In the pistol, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Actually, fair caught at the 27. I didn't even notice as he hands it off up the middle. This is Bangura, and he's only going to get a couple as he's brought down at the 29. Oh, yeah. If Iowa doesn't score 2 touchdowns in the third quarter, it's over at the 34.5. Yeah, I would agree. If they're not at 35, I would say you would be correct. All right, 2nd and 8 for Ohio. Ball at the 29. Navarro in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left. Navarro sending a man in motion as he drops back. Moving to his right is Navarro, and he may take off and run. He is. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40, and runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Again, Navarro getting it done with his legs. So again, he's already lost a fumble, and it did lead to 7. So I think we might see a little less aggression there on the runs, not trying to fight for those extra yards, is what I would guess. So 1st and 10. In the pistol, 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Sending a man in motion as he hands it off up the middle. This is Bangura. He's still moving his feet at the 45, and they're going to whistle it dead after a gain of 4. The times don't add up. Are you talking about like the actual times on here, or are you just talking about like the times to score? All right, 2nd and 6 coming up for the Bobcats. Again, they lead 21-14. But this has gotten interesting. In the pistol is Navarro. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. They're kind of chewing the clock here, not even snapping it. Snaps it with 2 seconds left, hands it off up the middle. He's got space at the 50, the 40, the 35, and tripped up at the 34-yard line. Bangura just darting up the middle with a huge gain and a huge first down. Bangura now over 100 yards, and that was a gain of 25. Didn't really feel like it because he's so fast. He covered so much ground so quickly. Jeez. So 1st and 10 in the pistol as Navarro, play action, looking to his right, fires over the middle, almost intercepted. Oh, if you're UMass, you gotta feel sick. He had it. That was an interesting decision by Navarro. He was double covered. I mean, he really had a lot of confidence in himself for that one. Let's just say that. That was a very questionable throw. And he had a guy open, too. Wow. That was not a good throw. 2nd and 10, ball at the 34. Navarro in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. As Navarro hands it off up the middle. Oh, he's got some space at the 30, the 25. He's got the first down at the 20, the 15, and runs out of bounds at the 10. Another 20-plus yard run as the UMass coach can't believe it. He's losing his mind on the sideline right now, as that is a first down for Ohio. Ohio doesn't score fast enough on the offense, and UMass defense shows some resistance. Oh, yeah. 1st and goal at the 10. Looks like they are running the ball really well on here. I imagine they'll keep it on the ground here. Navarro in the pistol. He hands it off to Bangura. He's at the 6, running forward, brought down at the 4. As Bangura has his X Factor activated or something. He's looking really good here on this drive. Actually going to mark him down at the 3. Ohio's definitely not as good as I initially thought. No, I think they're good. Ohio's good. I'm just saying, any given day, you never know how any given day how it could go. Navarro is in the pistol. 2 receivers to the left. Tight ends in tight. Sending a man in motion. Navarro takes the snap. He hands it off up the middle. Boncura still moving. Oh, he got in. Or at least he landed in. Did they give it to him? No, they're not. Oh, wow. I thought he got in. But it's going to be 3rd and goal at the inch line. That was close. Trained astronaut saying, go Ohio. They're going to show the replay. I don't know. I think he got in. Oh, well. 3rd and goal at the inch line. Navarro hands it off to Boncura. Oh, and he's smoked in the backfield. That's a loss on the play. Navarro looking at the sideline. Are they going to go for it? Oh, man, I think they will. They need to keep running it. UMass can't guard the rush. They can't, but last few plays, I guess they have. Ohio won against Power 4 teams. Yeah, no, Ohio's legit. I think they're a good team. Like I said, any given day, anything could happen. 4th and goal, Navarro in the pistol. Trips to the left. They're at the 2. Navarro awaits the snap. Sending a man in motion. Navarro hands it off up the middle, and Boncura makes it look easy. Touchdown, Ohio Bobcats. As they once again go up by 2 scores. Have yourself a day, Boncura. 149 yards, 2 touchdowns. Let me go ahead and scroll down for you so you can see this. Look at that. He is popping off. Yeah, I guess I can do that. The extra point is up. The extra point is good. 28-14 with 3:57 left to go. Ohio leading. And up by 2 scores. Tush push. No, not quite. Yep, touchdown. Yep, Ohio. Ohio needs a turnaround and quick score. Yeah. If you want any chance for them to cover the 31 or 34, depending on whatever it is, they need to score once more in the 3rd quarter or at pretty much the very beginning of the 4th quarter. And if Massachusetts scores one more time, if they kick a field goal, I would feel like, I feel like Ohio would cover. Well, no, because if Ohio scores 3 touchdowns with the field goal, that'd be 49 to 17. That'd be 32. So yeah, they can still kick a field goal. But yeah, Ohio's magic number. If you need them to cover for the 31, the magic number is 49 for Ohio. 45 get you to 31, and that's 2 touchdowns and a field goal. So you really need, you need 18 more points, and probably not going to happen that way unless they score 3 times and they just miss all the extra points. New sub, thanks for the play-by-play. Hey, you're welcome. This is what I do. I call games. So again, I appreciate that, Trained Astronaut. Again, if everyone were to sub right now, folks, we'd have a pretty good night. We're a growing channel. I started doing this in March with baseball, of course. Actually, I did a little bit of college basketball as well. Again, I plan on doing college basketball. I've actually already done one. I still need to work on that a little bit. I'm not as knowledgeable in college basketball, but I'll remember how to do it. I've done it before. I just forgot. I did so much baseball, and again, I love football, and I haven't done a basketball game in forever, but I'll be doing some of that very soon. But yeah, no, if you're just a sports fan, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. I don't do the NBA. I'm just not a fan, but I love college basketball. That is fun. They need another touchdown to stop UMass within the field goals. If Ohio 34.5, I need Ohio to come through, cover my points. That's tough. We'll see, man. We'll see. Still plenty of time left. 3:57 to be exact in the 3rd quarter. As again, it's 28-14. Again, if UMass scores another touchdown, then there's no chance. There'll be no chance. The way Ohio, they operate best on the ground. They're going to chew that clock. They're a good team. They know what they're doing. but they're not really built to score fast unless they have a long run. That's how they operate. For some reason, the audio's down. Oh, man. All right, we're ready to resume this one here in Athens, Ohio. And that is going to be field at the 1. He's going to take it out this time at the 10, the 15, the 20, and brought down at the 24. Close to the 25. That's really where they've been starting out pretty much every time. So UMass, again, looking to, once again, make this a one-score game. They've made things entertaining, more entertaining than it really could have been. Again, they were favored. Ohio was favored by a lot, 34.5. So I personally am thankful that it was a close game. I do want you guys to win your bets, and of course, again, I pull for everybody when it comes to that. The only time I pull for participation trophies is that, but unfortunately, that's not the case. As it's 1st and 10, Jordan RPO throws, and it is incomplete. Who was that on the Donnie Gray, the intended target? 2nd and 10 coming up for UMass. Again, tonight they've put up 14 points. Their season average, 10.5. 2nd and 10 in the shotgun. Jordan awaits the snap, drops back, looking to his left. He is throwing while he's hit. He caught it at the 25, brought down to the 26. What a throw by Jordan. He was getting ripped down, but he took the risk. I mean, it's only a gain of 2, but it could have been a loss of 6. So 3rd and 7 coming up for UMass. In the shotgun is Jordan. Jordan now screaming and barking orders, sending a man in motion. They need to get to the 34 for a brand new set of downs. Jordan takes a snap, looking over the middle. Way back is Jordan. He's moving to his right. Throws it on the run, and it is incomplete. Just a tad bit underthrown, allowing the defender to get involved with the play. Now Jordan gets up and he's limping, and now he's walking fine. Little dramatic. You're right, the chew clock and ground games. You know what you're talking about. I try. I don't really know too much about the teams, but just based on what I do know a little bit, I can try to give a little analysis when I can. Appreciate it, man. Still believe I can get a 32-point lead. Oh, yeah. Again, with the 3 and out for sure. Your high school team plays regional championship. Nice. Good luck, man. Good luck, as here is the punt, and that is a high punt. It's going to bounce at the 33, takes a Ohio bounce, and it's going to be downed at the 34 by a Minutemen. So another commercial break, 28-14, Ohio leading with 2:47 left to go in the third quarter. I actually cover some local high school. I do play-by-play for a local high school network. It's not much. I get $50 a game. It's pretty cool, though. But yeah, the team I covered during the regular season, they did not make it. But I am covering the team that won the district, and I'm covering them this Friday. This is their second round. Regional, I guess the regional final, I guess would be round 4, I think, for Texas. I'm a senior. You're a senior? You're a senior in high school. I'm assuming you're a senior in high school. That's cool. Yeah, no, enjoy it. Enjoy it, man. It gets a little bit more difficult from 19 years old on. It really does. Or I guess as soon as you graduate. So definitely enjoy it. Easiest part of your life for sure. But yeah, I'll be doing that this Friday. That's why I usually don't go on Friday on here, is that I'll be busy. But until that is over, then then once that is over, then I'll be on pretty much every day. 42-14, I could see it, Jose. I could. That would be a 28-point lead. That's not what some of these people want. They need a 31.5 or a 34.5. So they need 49-14, really. But let's see here. Maybe this backup for UMass should have started all year. Yeah, right. Should have. I appreciate you, man, for tuning in as always. That is an OG, folks. I appreciate him. I appreciate the OGs. I appreciate all of you guys, of course. Again, I've been doing this since March. So, again, if you do like what you're listening to, folks, it is more of that traditional radio-style broadcast. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. You get to play All-Stars. Also, that's cool. Not too familiar with that, to be honest with you. So that should tell you everything you know. I mean, I did play, I guess, football my freshman year. Played baseball in junior high. Didn't really do much there. I played soccer and tennis. That's what I was really good at. That's what I played many, many years ago and many, many pounds ago. That's what I played. Many pounds ago, really. Jeez. All right, 1st and 10 at the 34. Navarro in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Navarro sending a man in motion as he hands it off up the middle. No, it's an RPO. The cameraman and I were faked out, breaking a tackle at the 35. He's at the 40, and he fought his way for a first down or close to it. That was a great catch and run there by the tight end. The cameraman and I were bamboozled. Of course, I'm relying on the cameraman, so I do have an excuse. But, man, that was a nice play by Mason Williams. 1st and 10 at the 45. They're talking about the USC-Oregon game. And yeah, that could be a pretty big game. I don't think it's a play-in game. If Oregon loses, I still think they get in. I mean, I think Oregon's legit. I don't know. We'll see as he hands it off up the middle. And I believe this is Brune. And Brune bruising his way forward for a gain of 3. His helmet comes off. A lot of whistles being blown. Chess tournaments or golf tournaments, I think you can make those games exciting too. Oh, no, I'm not that great. I appreciate it, though. That is, I appreciate the kind words for sure. I don't know. That'd be interesting to call a chess tournament. Chess. I'm okay at chess. I'm not that great, but I'm okay. Navarro drops back looking. Oh, and he is crushed. He tried to turn free, but he turned right into a guy. And that guy happened to be playing for Massachusetts, as that is a loss of 9. The free blitzer. And now it's 3rd and 15. And again, if you're a guy that needs them to score here, North versus Out, quick score needed here. Yep. 40 defense or 40 attack. Not familiar there, Jose. Navarro in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. As Navarro drops back, steps up, and he's going to take off and run. He's at the 45 and tripped up at the 50 for a gain of 10. Navarro tried, but just couldn't quite get there. Thank you for the stream today, Doc. Good night. Good night, George. Appreciate it for stopping by. Yeah, this game probably could have already been over, or at least close to it, but yeah, that dang delay, 30-minute delay was a killer. So yeah, Ohio going to have to punt it, and that is not a good sign if you need the plus 34. Keep developing your craft. I'm trying. We're trying to make this channel into something. Again, it really depends on the night. Sometimes I have a bad night. Last night was not a great night, as it's fair caught at the 9. But tonight, not too bad. Really, again, like I hate to say it, but like the game, I don't want to say the game makes the broadcast makes the game. But, you know, if the game, again, like I said, if it's a blowout, I said this a little bit earlier, then I have a hard time of trying to keep the energy high. It's something I got to work on. That is definitely one of my weak points. Navarro is kind of fast. Oh, he's got some speed for sure, and that's why he's trusted to run the ball. Again, he's got over 70 yards rushing. I don't know if we'll be able to see that here. Let's see if we can. Let me go ahead and switch screens for you guys. You can see it here if you're able to look at it. Now my big fat head's in the way. But yeah, Navarro with 73 rushing yards. Again, he's a guy that can do some damage on the ground. But yeah. Of course, again, he had that fumble earlier. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe, folks. For more play-by-play with Dr. Lay, this is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, I would hit 2,200 subs. I'm just saying. It is free. It is free. This game should have been 50-0. Yeah, I mean, I'd assume most people would assume that based on what has happened. Did UMass miss 2 field goals? Yes, they did, Aiden. One from 55, and the other one was like from 47. He just kind of shanked it. I wouldn't say shank. He pulled it, if anything, because it went left, but I don't know. Put money on the game. No, I'm good. I know that's what a lot of people do, and that's, hey, to each their own. I don't know. I like the game as it is, but, yeah, again, it does get tough when it's a blowout. I don't know. I got to work on that. That's something I can do. I just got to keep the energy high. And if I want to make this channel into something special, which I think it can be, then I got to really just work on it for sure. Like I said, just work on the craft. Work on it. So the way it currently is set up, Notre Dame would be at Oklahoma. Tulane would be at Texas Tech. Miami at Ole Miss. Alabama at Oregon. Indiana, A&M, Georgia, and Ohio State would have byes. That is how it would work. Is Miami really the... Yeah, Miami, I guess, is the number one. So the first 4, or the first one out, BYU and Utah. Wow. Am I crazy for wanting BYU and Utah in the tournament? Am I the bad guy? Am I a bad guy for wanting that to happen? I don't know. 1st and 10. This is Jordan in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Jordan takes the snap, looking. He pump fakes. Moving to his left is Jordan, and he throws it straight into the turf, incomplete. And that was an awkward-looking throw there, as that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. I imagine they're going to take us to a commercial break, so I'm shaking my fist at them, because we literally just came back from one. Oh, well, 28-14, Ohio leading. UMass with the ball. Got Akron plus 2.5, Western Michigan minus 6.5, and Ohio minus 34.5. Ooh. Yeah, that is not good. All right, let me see what's going on in the other games. I'm sure you guys already know. Akron leading 16-13. Let me actually refresh this. 16-13. Over Bowling Green. Western Michigan, they are cruising over Northern Illinois now. 35-13. You had, so you're good there. So right now, it looks like this is the problem. This game is the problem. Well, that is unfortunate. Any given day. You just gave you one like. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it for your support. Again, I'm sure you're happy with that Cowboys win last night. BYU and Utah underrated. I agree. I do think they're pretty good, but they're going to favor those SEC teams. You need Western Michigan to lose. Well, that's not happening tonight. They pulled away. Again, Northern Illinois, if you guys remember, they were up 13-0 on Western Michigan. I'm like, oh, wow, the MAC is about to be really interesting the last week, and it still is going to be very interesting the last week, but with Western Michigan winning, it is less likely for other teams to get in, as that pretty much takes up a spot. I mean, I don't know if they would lose on the last week, how far they would drop in the shuffle. I guess it depends on who wins and who loses with the tiebreakers. But yeah, the MAC is very much a mess. But yeah, I don't know. Just not an SEC guy. I can't stand those guys at all. I don't think Oklahoma and Alabama are that great. I mean, Alabama I thought was good. Then they lose in Oklahoma. Was it at Oklahoma or was it home? Were they home? Or no, who did they lose to? They didn't lose to Oklahoma, did they? Yeah, they lost to Oklahoma. They lost at home to Oklahoma. That to me should say goodbye. But I guess Oklahoma's considered good because who do they beat again? Their best win is Tennessee and I guess Alabama. Okay, those are solid wins. They did lose to Texas, though, and Ole Miss, who I also think are frauds. Oh, I mean, Texas is a fraud. Ole Miss I don't think is all that great. But maybe I'm just a hater. Maybe that's what it is. It's okay, yeah. I was hoping for back-to-back titles for Ohio. Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know how the last week could go. And, of course, again, there's still plenty of MACtion tomorrow. Definitely want Utah in, yeah. Yeah, I like Utah. Their coach pretty good. He's been there for a while. Pretty solid coach. The Mormons, I mean, it'd be nice to see them in. They're not a bad team. They weren't bad last year. They started off 10-0, I think. 2nd and 10, ball at the 9 as Jordan hands it off up the middle, and he is stuffed. Still moving his feet, though. I'll tell you what, he was not going to get anything, but kept moving to the legs and gets a nice gain of about 4. Definitely happy about the W last night. Oh, yeah, for sure, I bet. Good stuff. Keeping the Cowboys' playoff hopes alive. Again, only 5 losses. Again, that tie is a killer. And because they're behind so many teams, that's going to work against them. Ohio State does look unbeatable. I think Ohio State is probably the best. 3rd and 5, ball at the 14 as he hands it off on the jet sweep. He's at the 20, and he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That is definitely a first down for UMass. So, again, I'm sure you guys that have the 34, 31 and a half, that is definitely on your mind right now. Again, UMass, they might just chew the clock. Again, they're not going to be moving the ball quickly as he hands the ball off, and he's going to get a few. Brought down at the 27. And I should say moving the ball quickly as in like big chunk plays. They aren't going to move the ball quickly as far as like snapping it quickly, but as far as moving it down the field quickly, that is not going to happen. 2nd and 7 as he hands it off again. This is Faulkner, I believe, and he's going to get a couple as he's brought down at the 29. Makes it 3rd and 4. Well, that was Hood on the carry. SEC teams are good teams overall, but they are boring and they are the same. Big Ten and Pac-12 are my favorite conferences in terms of excitement. Yeah, I missed the Pac-12. That was fun. The last year, the Pac-12 was great. 3rd and 4, ball at the 29. Need to get to the 33 for a brand new set of downs as Jordan drops back looking, fires, and it is caught at the 35 and brought down immediately, but he will have a Minutemen first down. I don't know. I don't see anyone in the SEC really winning a game other than Georgia in the playoffs. Unless they're home. If they're home, then yeah, probably. But they're traveling. They're not going to win. They're overrated. Jordan the shotgun, 1st and 10 as he hands it off. This is, I believe, Hood on the carry, and he's going to get a few as he's brought down at the 37. Ohio always got defense and crazy receivers. Oh, yeah, no, the receivers have been insane the last few years. Oh, geez. They are great. JSN, Jackson Smith and Najigba, he is the best one, in my opinion. He is so good. I think he's the best receiver in the game right now in the NFL. 2nd and 7 as he hands it off up the middle, crossing the 40, still moving his feet, and is brought down at the 45. That is another first down for UMass, as they are just keeping the ball and I guess you could say chewing the clock. I say that as far as like keeping the ball away from Ohio. Maybe they saw the spread and they're like, you know what? We're gonna not lose by that much. Injured player, that is a lineman, Brock Taylor, a freshman from Hanover, Virginia. So the clock stops at 11:52. Again, if you're just tuning in, it is Ohio leading 28-14. Massachusetts has a first down. They are at the 46. And there is an injured lineman. He is walking off the field slowly, but he's getting there. Isn't needing any help, so that's always a good sign. Good night. Well, good night, Scott. Appreciate you again for tuning in. As the UMass offense comes back onto the field. Again, it's 1st and 10. They score here. I mean, it's not crazy to think that they could steal one. 1st and 10, ball at the 46. Jordan in the shotgun. Receiver to the right, trips to the left, sending a man in motion. Jordan, play action, moving to his right. Heavy pressure. He's running backwards. Throws it wildly up, and it is incomplete. Non-intentional grounding because there was a receiver by the sideline there. Rocco Griffin, my homie, running back for UMass. 2 carries, 2 yards. Rocco Griffin, I haven't seen him tonight. Number 24. Okay, I see him. You guys can't see him. Hold on, give me a second. There he goes to the left right here. Rocco Griffin, 2 carries, 2 yards. Shout out Rocco Griffin. As Jordan hands it off on the end around. He's trying to fight forward and can't really find anything except a loss on the play. That is a loss of 1. So 3rd and 11 coming up for the Minutemen, as now there's a penalty after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 5. That's going to be a first down. Oh my goodness! So again, it's like they know you guys need to win by, or need Ohio to win by 34.5, because what in the world? So he does the so he makes the tackle, and then of course he does this thing, the sniffing, which I guess that's the problem. And then he does the thumbs down right in the guy's face. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? 1st and 10 at the 40. Jordan drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is incomplete. Definitely a contested catch there. Pass intended for Gibson. You are everywhere. What up? How's it going, Pete Carroll? Good to see you. Sorry again about your loss last night, man. That is rough. Ohio needs one of these throws to be a pick. Yeah, well, that was close there. 2nd and 10 for UMass. In the shotgun is Jordan, as Jordan getting some more direction. You make belts for WWE, AEW, and TNA. Oh, that's pretty cool. 2nd and 10 as he keeps it on the RPO. Jordan extending and fighting forward for a gain of 4. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Just seeing you here. Yeah, appreciate it, Laney. Thank you for checking in. I'm just kind of hanging out, calling this MAC game, the MACtion. Ohio versus UMass. UMass, again, they haven't, well, I shouldn't say never. They haven't won a game this year. And looking to keep that going, I guess. But they have a chance as he throws it deep down the left side, and that was just overthrown, incomplete. Pass intended for Gibson. Now it makes it 4th and 6. And they are going to keep the offense on the field. May as well. Made one for his team this year. That's cool, man. That is cool. I bet that looks pretty sick. If it has like the UMass logo and it's like a spinner belt too. Or yeah, I don't know. I like the spinner belt. If Baker would start throwing Tegbuka the ball again, he would be giving Jason a run for money. But Mike Evans, yeah. No, Emeka Egbuka is really good too. Like, that guy, he's like JSN Jr., but he could be really good. As Jordan drops back, and he slips. And that is just so unfortunate. He drops back and slips, and down. He would be down because, again, that is how college works. Once a knee hits, you're done. You don't need a guy to touch you down. That is so unfortunate. It's been slipping, sliding all day again with the rain. Oh, my goodness. In Ohio, they're celebrating. They're celebrating over that. I guess you have to. Oh, that is a killer for UMass. And that might be the game for him. What's up? Oh, yeah, again, not much, man. We're just hanging out. Georgia got big players. Georgia-Ohio State championship game. I could see that. Yeah, no, those two are legit. I still think Indiana's really good, too. I think they are. I think that the real top three are Ohio, Georgia, Indiana. I think those are like the best three, I think. And it's not even close. Those are the great teams, which, again, are they really great? I don't know. Then there's some good teams. And then there's some frauds that I don't think would win first round at all. Would argue Pac-10 or 12 was the best division in football because they used to run more pro-style offense and throw to ends, where SEC was ground and pound running the ball over and over. Yeah, that was the case for many years for sure. Did some lawn cleaning today. Nice. You got $1,000 on the UMass to win. I'm very sorry, Randy. That is a very bold. Yeah, you better pray. Exactly, Pete. Exactly. That is probably not going to happen. Please, Ohio, 2 more touchdowns and a field goal. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We're running out of time for the parlay or for the people that need them to win by 31. Not sure about Indiana? Well, that's fair. I know a lot of people would question that, but I don't know. They look legit to me, and I think, I don't know. I think they're just under the, I don't know. I think they're getting mistreated because they're Indiana, and they've won close games. But, you know, I don't know. I think if they had one loss, people would view them more favorably. I think it's one of those things. Now, of course, I hate to compare the 2020 Steelers, but the Steelers became a meme because they were undefeated, and they weren't frauds. Again, they got injured down the stretch. You know, not bring up old wounds there, but had the Steelers lost a random game earlier in the year, you would not hear anything about the 2020 Steelers being frauds. They were, I mean, again, they were solid. I just think that's what it is. I think if they had lost a game earlier, if Indiana had lost to Oregon in Oregon, you wouldn't hear about them being frauds. Like, oh, they're a good team. Are they great? I don't know, but I think people view them less because they're undefeated for some reason. Do I use that logic with A&M, Texas A&M? No, I do not. I think they're bad. I don't think they're bad, but I don't think they're great. Don't ask why. I have my reasons. In the shotgun is Navarro. 1st and 10 at the 45 as Navarro hands it off down the middle. He's still moving his feet as he's brought down. The ball came out at the end, but I think he was down. I believe he was. They are going to say he was down, and he was. Let me refresh this to see if this will cooperate with us. Doesn't look like it is. Oh, it is. It is. If you had to pick a NCAA football team to win the bowl, who would you pick? This year, probably Ohio State, sadly. Probably Ohio State. They are going to review that. That was, I guess, a lot closer than I thought when I looked at the replay. My favorite college team is Pitt. We got wrecked this past week. So they are under review. Again, they're seeing if it was a fumble. I think it was close, but looking at it again, he is going to be down. Their Iowa and Oregon wins were impressive, though. Oh yeah, no, I think they're legit. Yeah, that was close, but no, his knees are clearly down, and the ball is not out yet. So that should be 2nd and 4 coming up for Ohio. But yeah, we'll see. That's why we play the games. That's why we play the games for sure. Again, Georgia's legit. I think A&M will lose first round, especially if they have a bye. If they have a bye, they're not going to win. I think the bye hurts. After review, the call on the field is upheld. It's going to be 2nd down for Ohio. If Notre Dame running backs can stay healthy. Yeah, no, I would say they're in that 2nd tier. Notre Dame, I would still probably give Alabama the benefit of the doubt despite ripping them. And then Oregon. I think those 3. So those 6 have the best chances. The 3 great teams and those 3 good teams. Everyone else, they're not going to win a playoff game. If they do, it's because they played a team I didn't mention. 2nd and 5 in the shotgun. Navarro is going to take the snap up the middle, and he is going to be brought down at the 49. Or pardon me. No, he's at the 46. Where am I at? I'm in Bizarro World. That was a gain of 4. So, yeah, 3rd and 1 at the UMass 46. My bad about that. Navarro in the shotgun. Navarro takes the snap, hands it off, and he's got the first down as he's brought down at the 42. That is a gain of 4 and an Ohio Bobcat first down. I think Washington has a chance now. Sadly, no. I think they already have 3 losses, right? They have 3 losses. They're definitely not making it. If they had 2 and run the table and get some help, yeah, but I don't think they do. I think they have 3. Navarro is in the pistol as we're ticking under 9 minutes to go. Receiver to left, receiver to the right, ball at the 43. Navarro hands it off up the middle. He runs into his own lineman, but still moving forward. And he's brought down at the 40 for a gain of 3. Nice run there by Bungur. Again, 160 yards for him tonight. He has been this has been a treat to watch him play. He's really good. 2nd and 7. In the pistol, 2 receivers to the right, tight ends in, tight to the left. Sending a man in motion as Navarro hands it off up the middle, leading forward, still moving his feet. Brought down at the 37 for a gain of 3. Makes it 3rd and 4 coming up, and again, we're ticking under 8 minutes. And again, if you need those 31 to 34.5, it is probably not going to happen. As Ohio, I think, is content with just walking out here with the win. Looks like there's an injured Minutemen on the field. Hopefully he's okay. He does not look great right now. He's not, I mean, he's moving, but he's in serious pain. Jeez. Looks like they will step away. I, of course, will be right here. Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Indiana. Forget Notre Dame. I don't know. I don't think I can. I don't know. I think Notre Dame, they look a lot better now. They really do. And I still think Oregon. I still think Oregon's going to be they could win a game for sure. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, folks, I would hit 2,200 subs. That's pretty cool. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. All you're going to get is more play-by-play with Dr. DeLay. Again, this is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. And feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I really try to respond to as many comments as I can. The chat is a very big part of the channel. So don't be a stranger unless you want to be, and that's okay. You can be a silent listener, and that's totally fine. I'm a silent listener myself in many other channels or whatnot, so I totally get it. I'm also working on trying to look at the camera more. It's really awkward for me to look at the camera while I talk, but we got to work on that because that's what everyone else does. So I gotta do it. That's what they all do. Just talking to an inanimate object, but I got to pretend you are on the other side of that because you are. That's one of those things I got to work on. All right, I guess we can check out the other score since we're still in commercial break here. Let's see. Let us look at it here. Okay, there we go. Akron leading 19-13 over Bowling Green. 7:30 to go in that one, and then Western Michigan. All over Northern Illinois again. They were up 10-0 earlier, 13-0 I believe, but they kind of fell apart. So Western Michigan moving to 6-1 in the MAC. Chat about whatever I'd like. How about QBR? Cheers, Dr. Lay. QBR, I guess you can talk about QBR. I won't really have much else kind to say about it. I think QBR is right up there with PFF on how useless a stat is. I cannot stand QBR. I cannot do that. Appreciate it, Magic Man, for tuning in. Magic Man, a legend of the channel. The only problem I have with you is your monotone voice, like a robot. Maybe you're an AI. I am an AI, actually. I am an AI. You don't really like the monotone here? I can show you monotone. You thought I was monotone before. Navarro in the pistol. Looking to his right, trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Navarro takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He's got some space at the 35. He's at the 30, at the 25, the 20, making guys miss at the 15. He's still at the 10, moving his feet at the 5, and he's brought down at the 3. See, that's monotone. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty good at not being monotone, but it is what it is. That was a great run, by the way. Kind of ruined by that call. But what a run by Bangura. 33 yards. I mean, that was pretty impressive. He's almost at 200 yards on the night. I mean, that was very nice. The doc is in the house. Oh, yeah, Chris. Again, appreciate you for tuning in. First and goal. Ball at the 4 in the pistol. Navarro takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. No, he's going to keep it on the RPO. The camera guy was lost, but Navarro is not. Touchdown, Ohio Bobcats. And that is pretty much game, folks, as they lead 34-14 with 6:46 to go. You're watching AI, yep. That's game. Oh, yeah, 100%. That run was the killer, and that was the final blow there. Navarro running it in. Elon made you? Nah, I made Elon. What the heck are you talking about, man? I made Elon what he is. There's the snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. 35-14 Ohio, leading over UMass with 6:46 left to go in the fourth quarter. As Ohio, yeah, they're going to move to 7-4, 5-2 in the MAC. They'll have, again, a great shot to compete again for that final spot. I hate how YouTube changed the app setup and moved the like button over. Why do they feel like they need to change everything? I guess. I don't know. I didn't even notice, did they? Are you looking at the phone or are you looking at... You know what? I see what you're talking about. What the heck? Huh. I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. You're trying too much? Nah, man. I'm naturally that good. No, it's just, again, like when the game isn't really doing much, you know, I'm always like that for the touchdown calls. Touchdown, so-and-so, so-and-so. You know, that's usually how I am. You don't have a monotone voice. You do have a deep voice. I mean, I appreciate it. I don't know if I do. I mean, again, this is more of a fake voice. This is a fake voice, really. It's a, like you can say, again, it's like voice acting. Because I'm just imagining or trying to imitate what I heard on the radio, what I heard on TV all these years, you know, when I listen to games in the car with my dad. We're driving places. Or I'm riding, he's driving, of course. And then, you know, on TV. Because I watch a lot of NFL. You know, watched a lot of that growing up. Listened to a lot of that growing up. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. How about you shut up? That would be nice. It's all good. It's all good. Go Ohio. Yep. If you're an Ohio fan, you're pretty happy. If you're not, if you are a sports bettor on Ohio, you're probably not happy. Doctor, do you NFL? I do NFL. I love the NFL. I covered the Cardinals-Cowboys last night. This past Sunday, I did the Steelers-Bengals, and then I did the Cardinals and the 49ers. I kind of do, it's random when it comes to the NFL. Of course, I cover every Steelers game because I am a Steelers fan, but I do bounce around. It's not like a you know, it's just a Steelers channel. I do bounce around. It's a good broadcast. And yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. As we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. I'm just kidding. As we're back here in Athens. Again, it's 35-14. Talk like Trump? No. I talk like Trump when I want to. You guys are important. Chat is very important, but, you know, I do what I want. I do what I want. I talk what I want, when I want, how I want, where I want, who I want. There is the kickoff, and that is going to be fair caught at the 14. And UMass will take it at the 25 again. Ohio 35-14 Is the score. 6:46 left to go. Theories they changed it because they're trying to push the channel memberships. Wouldn't surprise me. You got me. I subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate it, Randy. You are a legend of the channel officially. Officially a legend. 6 minutes left. Can Ohio get it done for me up 32 points? I don't think so. I mean, if UMass were to turn it over, maybe. Again, you need 2 touchdowns. As it's 1st and 10, and everyone moved except the center, so that is some PTSD for some Steelers fans on a certain Sunday night in 2019 against the Patriots. Oh, that was tough. That'll back them up 5. Again, 1st and 15 coming up for UMass. Quick turnover and score. I mean, you never know. UMass might push it here. The quarterback might be more aggressive. Might force some throws. 1st and 15. Ball at the 20. Jordan in the shotgun. Jordan claps, looking over the middle. He's moving in the pocket. He's going to take off and run. Fake throws at the 25. Breaking a tackle. He's at the 30. He's still in bounds at the 35. Runs out of bounds at the 37. He pumped fake even though he had crossed the line of scrimmage, and he got a guy to move. You got to like it. You got to respect it. You never know if it could work. Good stuff there by Jordan. Again, that is a Minutemen first down. Is Nightbot your moderator? It's just a bot. It's just a bot. 1st and 10 at the 38. Jordan drops back, looking, fires. It is intercepted. He's at the 50, the 45. Cuts inside, outside at the 40, and tripped up at the 32. And Ohio puts the dagger in this one. I guess we'll be looking for the over under, or the, pardon me, not the over under, but like, you know, the plus 32 or 34 or whatever it is you guys have at that point. I think that's the most exciting part. Yeah, Nightbot is just a rules thing, just letting you know. It used to ban people. It doesn't do that anymore. I wouldn't say ban, it timed out people like way too much, so I had to reel it back in a little bit. Believe it or not, though, you'll have people in here literally start talking trash to Nightbot. Like, Nightbot is, it's just that. It's a bot. It's not an actual person. It is somewhat comical. I'm like, you're literally arguing with something that doesn't really exist. 1st and 10 as he hands it off at the 32 as Brune is brought down at the 31 for a gain of 1. There you go. Yep. Will they push it? I don't know. So they have pulled the starters, or at least the starting quarterback. This is Nick Poulos. He's from Granite Bay, California. 6'6", 243. He's a tall dude. So will Ohio push it is the question. 2nd and 10. In the pistol. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. As Poulos is just letting this clock tick away. Sending a man in motion. Poulos hands it off up the middle. Brune at the 25. Brought down at the 24-yard line for a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 3 coming up for the Bobcats. Yeah, I bet you guys are happy. Yeah, no, I had to take care of it, Chris. It was actually pretty bad. It was timing out everybody. I'm like, okay, that's not what I wanted you to do. 3rd and 3 in the pistol. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Poulos. Again, letting this tick down as he takes the snap. Hands it off to Brune. Oh, he trucks the guy at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Brought down at the 3. Brune. Looking like Darnell Washington for a second, the way he was looking. Just, oh my gosh, that is a football player he just trucked, guys. And there is an injured Bobcat on the ground. So that's going to stop the clock at 4:31. It's going to be 1st and goal. Couldn't tell you the name. That is a receiver, Miles Cremascoli, a freshman from Winnetka, Illinois. Let's see. One more touchdown, please. You won't get banned. You gotta, try to keep the dirty jokes to, like, not really. I know it sounds crazy. I do want to try to keep the channel PG because you never know. That's just, if there's kids here, I want to try to be a decent example for the kids, I guess, if that makes any sense. Because I was a sports fan. When I first watched sports, I was 5 years old. That's how I look at it. They pulled the starting quarterback. Yeah, the spread is cooked. Probably. How do I send money for donations? I don't really want to ask for that. There is a button. I don't really want to push that. That is something I don't really want to push. But I do appreciate that, though. To be honest, I don't really actually know. Yeah, there's a button. I'm not going to really. I don't want to. I do appreciate that gesture, the thought, though. That is very nice. I really appreciate that. Looks like UMass covered. Yeah, they did. I took Akron to win, UMass to cover, Western cover, but took the under in Western. Oh, that is tough. Unbelievable. First and goal in the pistol as Poulos hands. No, he's going to keep it on the RPO and is brought down after a gain of a yard. Now there's some pushing and shoving. The quarterback is still on a guy. I don't know how he doesn't get a 15-yard penalty. Took an issue with the way the tackle went. Then Poulos literally got up and kind of jumped on him. That was kind of weird. Still going on. Yeah, there's a delay. No pun intended, I guess. There goes my MACtion parlay. Sorry, Christo. I would like to keep your channels up and show appreciation. Yeah, again, like I said, there's a button. I don't know. There's a dollar bill thing on the bottom. I don't know what you're watching on as he hands it off up the middle. Still moving. Brought down the one. If you're watching on a phone, I believe there's a money dollar bill thing. I don't know. And as far as if you're watching on the TV or tablet computer, I actually have no idea, to be honest. But I appreciate that, Betta. That is very nice. Maybe 2 more touchdowns. We'll see. 3rd and goal at the 1. We just finished our girls varsity, boys varsity basketball game. Boys won 42-30. Girls lost 18-60. That is brutal. 1-1's not too bad. 3rd and goal at the 1. In the pistol is Poulos. As he is waiting till he hits 1. Sends a man in motion. Hands it off up the middle, and he is denied. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. 1 more touchdown and 1 more field goal. That's all. We'll see. I don't know. They may go for it. PG is subjective. I will give you lots of money if you could help us with the bets. Yeah. You will YouTube and try to figure it out. Yeah. I appreciate it, man. Again, that's in the future, I guess that's something that, definitely would help the channel. But the goal is to really try to get 99% of the money from the ad revenue. That is the goal as he hands it off up the middle. Brune extending. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio Bobcats. 41-14 is your score with 2:11 to go. Brune with his 2nd touchdown of the day. He's got 84 yards. Again, Bangura with 196. And then the backup running back gets 84. They have just been ground and pound. That is just, it's been domination on the ground for sure. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 42-14 is your score. 2:11 left to go in the 4th quarter. I guess it's still alive for those of you guys that still need the 31/34.5. But yeah, the only thing I can say, there should be a money thing. That's all I can do. That's all I can really say. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So again, if you like the style that I have, it's more of that traditional radio style broadcast. Make sure again to like and subscribe. It is free. You don't have to pay me a dime. Don't have to pay me a dime. And, of course, feel free to chat down below and talk about whatever you like for the most part, Randy. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. The German Connection. Is that his name, Brune? That's pretty good. Dr. D, do basketball as well? College? I do a little bit of college. I've only done 1 game this year as a warm-up, but we'll see going forward. Again, I will be doing March Madness and all the college tournaments like that. But yeah, I will be doing that. No NBA, though. NBA is kind of a no-no. If you see me doing that, That means someone paid me money to do it. I'm not even kidding. I don't plan on doing it. It's going to be fielded at the 11. It's going to be a fair catch at the at the 11. So that'll put them at the 25 with, again, 2:11 left to go. I don't know if, I mean, again, unless like UMass turns it over, I don't even know if Ohio, like, it has to be a pick 6, because even if Ohio gets it, they may just kneel it out with 2:11 left. Chris, you are the best. I appreciate you, man. You are definitely a legend. I really appreciate you, Chris. Definitely ready for some baseball. I mean, of course, I love football, and I will always love football. Football is number one, but definitely looking forward to covering some more of the Brewers, to be honest, as he hands it off up the middle, and it's going to be brought down at the 28. So I'll make sure to put that in there. Again, appreciate you, Chris. You are a legend. But, of course, again, it's going to be a lot of Pirates. Of course, Pirates, Brewers, Giants, some Diamondbacks for Nick. And just bouncing around. 2-minute warning, 42-14. Ohio cruising to a victory. But will they cover? I don't know. Yeah, we do have a poll. Are you pulling for UMass? Yes, said 41% of you guys. 33% said, nope, need Ohio to win for my bet. And then 26% of you guys are Ohio fans. I should have actually put yes, like, for UMass, because I'd actually like to know if there's anybody here that is like a Massachusetts UMass fan. Like, that would have been interesting. Like, that is kind of dedication. Like, they're 0-10, and you're listening to me cover this game. Like, that's actually, if you're listening and you're a UMass fan, you are a elite fan for sure. I would say Vegas wants Ohio to cover, probably. That's probably, yeah. I've seen other channels that does that. Not much money, but give the podcast to grow while giving the subscribers grow at the same time. No, I appreciate it. Like I said, all I can really say is, like, there's a dollar thing. Like, there's, like, literally just a dollar sign on the bottom or something. I don't really know how it works. It really just depends on, like, what you're watching it on. What time is the Steelers game? That is at 12 Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern. I like your robot. He makes me so excited. That is, wow. Okay. Well, I appreciate it, Randy. I do want to keep in mind, and again, you're not in any threat to get banned. I want to make that clear, okay? So don't get scared because I said that. But I have banned people that have given me money. I'm just letting you know. You're not in any danger, Randy. I'm just saying I am not bought and paid for. So I just want to make that clear. And it was a member, too. He just kept pushing it. He just kept pushing it. So, yeah. But I appreciate you, Randy. Looking forward to more conversations with you, Mr. 6'7". I think the UMass fans have all moved on to basketball. That's not a bad idea. The spread was cooked when Ohio fumbled the ball. Yeah, 100%. Really, honestly, I feel like the first half kind of told us that, really. Because, yeah, it's double the score. It's exactly the second half is when exactly like the first half. Let's call it a super chat. Yeah, super chat. But, yeah, appreciate you, Randy. So, going to be second and actually, I can't remember. That's not good. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 28. But it's not 2nd and 7. Because there's a flag. Now they're going to pick up the flag. I don't know what happened there. So 2nd and 7. 2-minute warning again. We're exiting here. Ohio leading 42-14 over UMass. UMass with the ball at the 28. As he hands it off down the left side. And he is crunched and sandwiched at the 31-yard line. Nothing doing there. Ohio pick 6. We'll see. I'm talking about your robot. No, yeah. I'm just letting you know. The ego on you. Yeah, I guess I have a little bit of an ego. But I think, if you enter this YouTube thing and you want to be successful, you got to have a little bit of that edge. If you like competition, I'm sure most of us played sports or something that you're passionate about. You always wanted to be the best. So you got to have a little bit of that. You can't be like conceited or anything, but you got to have a little bit of that pride, the ego, a little bit of it. Something that makes you tick as he hands it off up the middle, and he is going to get a couple, but not much more. Brought down to 33. Doesn't really look like they're pushing the issue, so this may be the final score. Recent winless FBS teams. 2024, of course, everyone remembers Kent State last year. In 2019, Akron. 2017, UTEP. 2015 had two of them with Kansas and UCF. So, wow. And UMass, actually, I don't know. I have to look at who they play at the end of this. 4th and 3. They're going to punt it. Wow. Wow, they're going to punt it with 30 seconds. There is the punt. Kind of want them to return this. Now it's going to be fair count at the 25, and that's pretty much going to do it. Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry, man. Farmed. I'm sorry, man. Farmed. Got farmed. That is tough. So 1st and 10 for Ohio. Maybe they don't take a knee. I don't know. I mean, maybe. For you to watch sports without skin in the game, because I figure what's the point? I guess you're talking about betting, I guess. I just drove one mile past your turn. Oh, okay. And it looks like they're going to take a knee, and that's going to do it. That's going to do it. 42-14. Sorry, guys. The 34 or 31.5 will not hit. It is going to be 42-14. That is your final. Was able to good call on the score. You did say in the third quarter if they double it up would make. Yep. I guess I could say take credit, but no, I was just saying if they double it, it would be 42, and that's just what happened. I can't take credit for that, but yeah, appreciate it though. I was able to get a new coach for free at bowling. Nice. Heck yeah. Hopefully you go for it. Now, again, they ain't going to do that. I won the under first half Akron game and -10 on the Michigan game. Nice. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That is tough. That is tough. They just didn't really, I don't know. I mean, they had opportunities to really put up over 50. But I'm really surprised with UMass. Again, I know the score is a blowout. We really can't be, glazing, them. But they honestly weren't terrible. This was honestly a decent game for them. They played all right. As you can see again on the left side of the screen, Ohio with 391 yards, UMass with only 215. But again, it felt like they were in it. They really were. So, and then we'll check out the box score here. Again, they had 363 yards rushing. I mean, that's just, you can't stop that. You're not going to win if you allow 363 yards. Bongur again with the 196, Bruin with 84, Navarro with 81, and Poulos with 2. So that is just not going to happen. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one, folks. That was fun. I hope Ohio's head coach has money on this game. This guy, Chris, what the heck? I mean, all right. Yeah, that's... You want him out of there, I guess. Okay, let's do the Laker game. And no, sir. Sorry. Yeah, that's tough. Christo doesn't like it. You got Lakers -8 in the first half. I'll actually just kind of look and see what's happening there. Oh, they haven't even started. Okay. And, yeah, nothing. Yeah, I don't know. NBA, like I said, I just can't. I can't do it. It's not fun to me. I get more enjoyment from college basketball. It's more competitive. So, well, appreciate you, man. $1.99. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the $2. You are a legend. I appreciate you. Appreciate the $2, man. Hopefully, again, if you guys liked what you saw tonight, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, this is what I do. I won't be back tomorrow to do a game. I'll be doing something early in the morning. It's going to be kind of just me playing video games, doing a Q&A, so I'm not really going to push that too much. I don't know who will be here. It's just I want to try, see how it goes. Then I'll be back Thursday night for some Thursday night football, and I believe, actually I already forgot who's playing. Let me look who's playing on the NFL. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's the Bills and the Texans. So, yeah, I'll see most of you guys back for that game. So hopefully you'll stop by. That one could be a sneaky game, maybe. I heard C.J. Stroud was just ruled out, so I don't think it'll be as entertaining as it could have been. But the Texans did make Josh Allen look foolish last year. I think he was 9 for 30 last year, 126. Well, he was not good. So if the defense makes it interesting, maybe we got a shot at a good game. So, yeah, no, definitely. Wow, dude, what the heck? Another one. Thank you for the $10. Seth, doubling it up. Double donation, dude. You're a legend. Appreciate you, Seth. Appreciate you. Again, I'll put you. Again, I know it's not really much, but I do thank you guys. Again, I'll be sure to put you guys on there. Of course, I'll add on to Chris's total. But appreciate you, Seth and Randy. Again, appreciate you. Nice meeting you guys. It's always a pleasure to meet new people, talk football or whatever with people. UMass has done worse against lesser opponents. Oh yeah, for sure. No, I feel like they played a lot better, Christo, than than the score indicates. It really felt like they were a much better team tonight. Football rules. Oh yeah, I won. We all won. I figured out how to send you. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, man. You lost, but it's this guy. Well, again, I that's why I don't really push it. Again, if you can't send the money, don't. If because again, it's the times are tough. That's why I don't really push it. But it's not. It's awesome. Thank you again. I appreciate that. I really do. So that's very nice. You got bills. No, I totally get it. Like I said, don't donate, unless you can. That's how I see it. But yeah, I'm pulling for you guys in your bets for sure. As Trisk wants some cookies. Trisk and his chocolate chip cookies. What am I going to listen to tomorrow night? I can't make mornings. Well, yeah, the morning again, I'm not going to push that because, again, it's just me playing video games. It's not really going to be much. I don't know. I'll try to look at my post section tomorrow, Nick, before you go to work. I'll try to tag some people. Well, are you in the Discord? See if you have a Discord, make sure to do that, and I'll let you know who's going to be on. I'm sure Rising Rhino will do something or whatnot. Good luck next time. Yeah, no, it went through. Yeah, again, I appreciate it. You were very generous. I really appreciate you, man. That is awesome. Yeah, no, that is great. I appreciate you. Have a great night. Have a great night, Chris. Again, I appreciate you. Randy, very aggressive with the bye there. Bye, Doctor. Bye, Randy. We'll catch you. We'll see you next time. So, but yeah, you guys have a great rest of your night. I might send you somewhere else if someone else is streaming. Just my way of, and spreading. It also helps me, look, Dr. Lay, he's rating or whatnot. And of course, again, it's to thank those that have helped me out in the past. So, happy pre-birthday. Yep. Yeah, tomorrow it's a birthday stream. It's a birthday Q&A. So, that was a secret, though. But anyway, I will catch you guys later. You guys all have a great rest of your night. Again, if I send you elsewhere, make sure to let them know the doctor sent you. You guys all have a great rest of your night, and take care. And peace. And good luck with whatever it is that you're doing tonight and tomorrow. Yeah. Good night.